Hello, Klein and you little bitch. Morning, KROQ. All I got to say is, whoa, 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 whoa.
It'll make me laugh and put me in a great mood.
Hello, my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Good morning, everybody.
Champions, baby.
Let's go.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
What's up, Klein and Alley Show?
Hey, it's KROQ.
Good morning.
Viva Klein and Alley Show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Sweet Divots to you and yours. Welcome to the hell's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wow. Wednesday, 2026. Rolling on. Klein Alley Show. My name's Klein. That is Alley.
Morning.
Got DJ Omar Khan there, the audio sniper, Jake Z Nerd.
What's up, dude?
And in the back, she announced earlier this morning.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah, it is.
Was that just Jake commenting on his own voice?
Hey, what up, dude? That's not what I sound like.
You argue with yourself? She was commenting. The first thing I heard producer Vanessa say today is, I am an adult. I am a big girl.
No, she said grown up.
Excuse me, I'm a grown up. So that's Vanessa with her new grown up haircut now. Do not be fooled. She doesn't want to be called a kid in 2026. She wants to be taken seriously, so she got a grown up haircut.
Yeah, but
Kill my vibe.
we can't kill her vibe. She is a grown up, responsible producer now with that haircut. She's got a short, serious girl haircut.
She's got a swag.
And that right there is Postmaster Johnny taking the calls at 800-520-1067. And he's going to be drinking today again. It's one of his new forced resolutions, although people are very upset about this, Allie. And we haven't even spun the wheel for my forced resolution today. I think today it's my turn, Omar's turn. But Johnny yesterday had his first shot of tequila. He was taking a nap in the office on the couch afterwards for hours and then said he was concerned about driving home like 4 hours after the show, after one shot of tequila.
When we were doing our meeting, we were, going back and forth talking about the, show and stuff. And then I just look over and he's got his head in his hands. And I have felt in my stomach what he was feeling just looking at him.
Usually after 48 hours in Vegas.
I know, but you can tell.
Or after 10 shots.
Right.
It's just,
it looked like he had the
one
spins.
shot.
I know.
By the way, having one drink isn't drinking. It's two or more.
Right, I agree.
Spoken by a true alcoholic.
That's beautifully said, Omar. Remember that.
Doesn't count?
If you're enjoying a dry January, it doesn't count unless it's two or more, according to Omar and general knowledge. But boy,
you can quote me on that.
He quits before we even get done spinning.
He said, "Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not putting words in his mouth." And maybe it was just a drunk talk. But he said yesterday after his first shot of tequila, "Guys, I think I'm going to pull out of this forced resolution
He said, shave
thing."
my head or whatever you got to do.
Oh, we just got to find the right alcohol. You know how brown liquor doesn't agree with people, but they love vodka? We just got to find the right
I
one.
think today is going to be his wine day, and then we've got a lot of suggestions. People say he's got to try Everclear, he's got to try Goldschlager. I mean, there's so many alcohols out there that Johnny's never tried. Get the Schlag out there.
And then we should do like a day of just after dinner drinks.
Sure, the aperitifs.
Yeah, aperitif.
This is
he would like the Goldschlager because all the gold flakes.
Yeah, he would think it was pretty.
Let's get him a 4-year Schlag.
This is what a lot of people are saying, and they are not a fan of what we're doing this year.
Hi, Klein and Alley. Please don't make Johnny drink every day. This is not funny, and it's not cool.
Aww.
It's 100% peer pressure, and you shouldn't mess around with alcohol. There's consequences. You can get a DUI. You can get addicted. You don't know his family history. Maybe he comes from a history of alcoholics. Maybe he has an addictive personality. So please cut it out and put something else on the wheel. Thank you.
This guy, no joking.
He just listed a bunch of positives. Like, I didn't see anything negative there.
Yeah, he could do a
That's
lot
life.
of things.
You get a DUI, you learn from it.
Hey,
you become an alcoholic, you go to therapy.
Johnny, today,
It's fine.
are you excited for wine day today?
Wine I am, yes, because wine is kind of cooler, I think, than beer.
Fancy drink.
All right. You didn't
It's
have
a
beer
fancy
yet, but okay, that's fine. You had tequila yesterday, but just to clarify, but that's okay.
He's still faded right now.
He's
He's
a
so
mess.
drunk.
Cool.
Johnny's hammered right now. All right, well, it'll be a very valuable PSA day today. Your trip to join us for a ski snowboard getaway to Breckenridge coming up later this hour right here on KROQ. our Klein Alley Show. Lots of chances for you to win from us this hour. Allie's Money in Moments. If you'd like to get in on the Allie Knows the News action this morning, 5 questions about stuff happening in the news. All you got to do is be on the phones ready to play, 800-520-1067. Or perhaps you'd rather win yourself a trip with us to Breckenridge, Colorado. We'll fly you out there, put you up in a swanky hotel called Hotel Alpenrock, finally bringing some luxury to Breckenridge. Apparently, it's like ski in, ski out of your room, snowboard in, snowboard out.
You can ski into your room?
I think you can ski right into your room,
cool.
right into the bed. Sleep with your skis on. I believe that's how it works.
That would be so
We're going to give that trip away this hour on the show, and we are going to celebrate nice things you've done, because I believe that in the history of my life, that I think I did the nicest thing I've ever...
You've been waiting to shoehorn this in.
All right, well, I won't tell the story
it's a
then,
Omar.
Pighorn. I believe that I did the nicest thing I've ever done in my life. And I get accused
maybe for you, but it's so not impressive.
Oh, I think it's really nice.
The amount of people, yes, I think it was the most amount of effort.
But you know what?
I don't want to say what it is now, because
it's fine, but
it's fine. You're gonna crap all over it.
It was financially generous.
Well, here's the thing. It's like when you do something like this, you don't brag about it. You just kind of do it.
I'm not bragging about it.
And then you don't complain about your birthday being ruined.
All right, well, we'll talk about that later.
Klein completely.
Yeah.
Because he's a girl.
Luxury has arrived in Breckenridge. Check out the new Hotel Alpenrock that sits slopeside. See that? That's what I was supposed to say. Just steps away from Peak 9. So anyway, we'll give away that trip. As we talk to you about the nicest thing you've ever done in your entire life, we're going to reward someone for being a nice person, because I don't think there's enough of them floating around these days.
You're not one.
Klein went the distance.
I'll explain. The audience can judge as they
we'll wait
always
to
will.
hear it.
I know you're going to wait. You've already made up your mind, you asshole.
And you know what? I know why Omar doesn't like this.
I know why too. I know exactly why. It hits. It hits Omar at his core.
Yep.
And I get it.
It's not that. It's not that.
Any shrink listening would say, "Yep, that's why Omar's so mad about this."
Maybe.
So we'll get into that. If you want Allie's money, though, now's a great time to get on the phone, because we're going to come right back with 5 questions, $100. We'll do it after this quick break at 800-520-1067. That is next.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. Think of the nicest thing you've ever done in your entire life. Could score you a trip with us to Colorado. We'll have that for you coming up in moments. But right now, 5 questions about stuff going on in the world. If you do better than Allie, she will instantly give you some of her money, and you'll probably learn a thing or two about what's going on in the world. And Allie is said this entire week she's playing full-on recovery. She's still jet-lagged from traveling internationally.
God, yeah. But you know what? Jet lag, I think, is a little underrated. Jet lag is actually kind of nice, guys.
It's like a free drunk, almost.
Yeah, you're drunk without having to spend money or drink anything, and nothing is really expected of you, and you're just kind of in this weird haze.
But it's a great week for you to take her money, because she's definitely not operating at 100%. So let's say good morning now to Crystal, who would like a shot at Allie's cash. Good morning, Crystal.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to KROQ. I got 5 questions here, all about stuff happening in the news. You get to go first. If you do better than Allie, she will instantly give you her money. And we'll throw in one of these limited edition, because these are very limited. I think we only have 3 left. Klein Alley Show. Do more, better coffee mugs. Look at that right there, huh? It's a
That's inspirational.
That's right. All right, Allie, get the hell out of here.
Okay.
She's going to sequester herself in the halls. If you're playing along, how would you have done? Would you have taken Allie's money? And if you didn't get through today, you'll have another shot tomorrow right around this time. Your round, Crystal, begins right now.
Allie knows the news.
This food spilled all over the 10 freeway, shutting down lanes, still making a mess currently in Omar's neck of the woods. What food spilled all over the 10 this morning?
Goodness. I'm going to say corn.
Did you say corn?
Corn, yeah.
All right, go to question number 2. U-Haul has just revealed the results of what states people were moving to most versus least, and this state ranked last. This is the state, according to U-Haul, that people are migrating to the least right now. Which state is it?
I don't know. Probably Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Go to question number 3. KFC has just added this as a new side, and it's getting a lot of viral attention. What is the new side that you can now get at KFC?
Oh, is it French fries?
French fries?
Okay.
All right. We go to question number 4. This airline has just announced that they will be offering free Wi-Fi. Of course, you have to sign up for the loyalty program, but more and more airlines have now been figuring out different ways to charge you for Wi-Fi, which is mandatory if you're on a long flight. So which airline has said that they'll be doing it for free moving forward?
I think it's Southwest.
Southwest. And finally, question number 5. This comedian is very on trend. As you know, January is the divorciest month of the year. This comedian has just officially filed for divorce from her husband.
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. All right. Let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. Find out if you're right. Find out if you're wrong. Find out if you're $100 richer. And if you're listening and thinking, I want to win, just get ready with whatever the nicest thing you've ever done in your entire life for yourself or another person or a group of people, and that could score you a trip coming up to Colorado. All right, Allie.
Yes.
Question 1. This food spilled all over the 10 freeway, shutting down multiple lanes.
Oh, I think that's corn.
It is corn. She guessed corn as well. That is the correct answer. Corn.
I wonder if it is the cream variety or just regular corn, loose corn.
Cobb. Maybe it's Cobb variety.
Oh, wow.
Well, either way, it's messing up your commute on the 10 this morning, and you have corn to blame. As we go to question number 2, tied up 1-1. U-Haul. This is an unfair question for Allie as a lesbian.
I got it.
U-Haul has revealed their list of the cities.
The biggest lesbians that buy their service.
Their list of biggest dykes in 2026. They have announced which which states people are migrating to most versus least. Which state is at the bottom of the list?
I think ours. I think California.
All right. According to U-Haul, they have found, and I guess they know because people are renting the trucks and going places, that people are migrating to the state of California the least, which is crazy because she guessed Rhode Island, and I would have to imagine there's way less people moving to Rhode Island than California. But according to U-Haul, whatever stats they're using, California is at the bottom. So that is correct, Allie. Allie goes up 1 as we go to question 3. KFC getting some attention right now, not just because they're bringing back their $5 bowl, but they've announced a new side that's getting some viral love. What is the new side that you can now get at KFC?
God. Yams?
That is a terrible guess.
Yams?
She guessed French fries.
As maybe a sweet potato variety? Mashed potatoes?
I love what they're doing, and I think I got this on my news feed because I like all cheese-related news, but cheese curds.
Oh, damn, I love cheese
will
curds.
be available at KFC. And I think all restaurants, I don't care what style of food you're serving, do some curds.
You know, I will say in other states, there's way more curds
than
in California. I'm disappointed in our curd game.
We have a terrible, that's probably why no one's moving here.
Not enough curds.
We don't have we got to move to a better curd state. Allie gets no one gets the point on that. Allie's still up 1 as we go to question 4. This airline just announced free Wi-Fi for all loyalty members moving forward. Used to be something you had to pay for, and now they're saying it'd be free if you're a loyalty member.
Seems like an Alaska thing.
Close. She guessed Southwest. Southwest, I think, has some free Wi-Fi. I mean, some of the airlines have always had free Wi-Fi, but in this particular case, American Airlines has decided that they're tired of taking and they're going to start giving back. So no one gets the point. And final question, on trend with the month of January, the most divorcey month of the year. This comedian has just officially filed for divorce from her husband.
Amy Schumer.
She guessed Tina Fey, but the correct answer is Amy Schumer. Well, I appreciate your effort, but sadly, Allie holds on to her money and we hold on to this limited edition mug. And what must you shamefully admit over the airways of KROQ?
From Hacienda and Allie knows.
Your phone is crapping out, and I have a feeling that this is the reason why, Allie. The culprit of the culprit of the traffic snarls this morning on the 10. It's corn on your KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Corn. People really enjoying that on the text line. If you need us, 800-520-1067. And we've been giving away these trips all week, and we'll keep doing it this week and next week until we can fill up an entire plane full of KROQ listeners to bring with us to Breckenridge, Colorado, where we will be staying at the Hotel Alpenrock. And apparently this place is very, very, very nice.
Dude, they have valet for your skis. They have ski valet.
You put the word valet after anything, it sounds nicer.
Yeah, but like think about all that. Half the stuff, the time that's spent is dragging all of that equipment from one place to the next. Think
Maybe
that
the worst.
you could just drop it all off, and then they like clean it for you, and it's all ready to go when you get there the next day.
Slope side, just steps away from the Peak 9 lift, and we will get you there with us. We'll be doing a live show from there. The trip is happening in early March, but we've got to go ahead and fill this plane early so that we can get your plane tickets taken care of, your lift tickets taken care of, and you can plan accordingly because you got to figure out, whatever your excuse is to miss a few days of work if you have to. And the question we have for you right now, as we give away another trip today, is what is the nicest thing you've ever done for anyone? Because as much as Omar's going to try to paint me like some sort of an ass here,
no, go ahead and brag about the selfless act you.
The reason I'm bragging about it is because my dad said to me afterwards, "I want you to know," and it was a very heartfelt moment, which I know you cannot appreciate, but he said to me, "This is the nicest thing that anyone has ever done for me." That's what he said. His words, not mine.
Yeah, but isn't he like
senile?
Yeah. Doesn't he have dementia or something?
No, he's senile. What are you talking about? No, my
Poor
dad.
old Roger.
My dad is.
I was like, turn around, Dad. You're talking to the wall.
That's why he had to retire. Hasn't he retired like 5 different times? He doesn't even know what he's doing.
All right. First of all, everything you're saying is very false
you have
right
to feed
now.
him yourself?
My dad is very able-bodied and able-minded. Still.
And what was the nice thing that you did?
I'm going to tell you. So after toying with retirement for the last 5 years, he couldn't do it. He kept staying.
I thought he did.
He kept thinking, it was a lot of false alarms because he kept going, I feel like I should retire. I'm feeling like it's time to retire, but like I don't know what I'm going to do with myself because I have no hobby. The guy's got 0 hobbies.
Right.
Never hit a golf ball in his life, never gone fishing in his life, never used a power tool successfully. Like he has no.
It's that generation where work is all they know.
It's all
and then
he
when
knows.
they don't work, they don't know what to do with themselves.
He worked every day. I remember growing up, like or else he was having an affair that I didn't know about. But he was working Sundays. He was working.
Really?
Oh yeah, 6 days a week minimum. He was just always working. Always working. There was a lot of times where I'd be doing whatever the thing I was doing, playing a game. I'd look over.
Getting your teeth knocked out at a baseball game.
He was actually there for that. He was there for that and drove me to the ER after I got my teeth knocked out. But. I decided when he finally officially said that he was retiring, I didn't know it was happening for real. And then,
how much heads up did he get?
About 4 days.
Wow.
And in the 4 days, I decided that I was going to try to fly back east and take him out to breakfast on the day of his last day of work. At a diner that we used to go to growing up, this little crappy hole-in-the-wall diner where you could sit and play lottery at the table, and they still have the same crap everything, and it's not great, and I'm sure they have roaches, and I think they have a terrible Yelp score, but it's where we went growing up, and I was like, I'm going to take him to that diner, and I'm going to say, this is going to be your last meal before your last day of work.
And for you, last minute travel is
it was booking last minute tickets. It was
that's how you live your life, man.
I know, so I don't.
But it's
never
exciting.
planned anything.
Right. You're right. I'm not a great planner, and I never would have done this had I thought about it 3 months in advance. But I thought about it. I got real impulsive, and then I got into it, and then it was one of those things where, and I think the airlines do this to screw you. But I was looking at flights, and it said like, "Hurry, 3 seats left," and I'm like, "Ah!"
There's always just 3 seats left.
They put a panic on you. So then I did, and then I did it, and then once I did, I was like, I'm not going to tell him I'm coming. I'm just going to show up. I'm going to ring the doorbell, and it's going to blow his mind.
Do you think that stressed him out, though, in a way?
Dude, yeah, you were like, what's happening?
First of all, I was even more, I just had this stupid surgery done, so I was even more of a mess.
You're not my son.
Who is this pig man?
Yeah. So he goes, someone got me bacon for my final breakfast.
Man, and now he really thinks he's losing it.
Yeah. You fly here with the nostrils?
Yeah. I rode the air of these giant nostrils all the way across the country. So I showed up, and I took him, and I realized as he got kind of, I'm serious, like the guy doesn't get emotional often. I've rarely seen him have emotion. Rarely.
By the way, didn't you guys treat your dad nice growing up? I mean, this is a nice gesture, but if this is the nicest thing somebody's ever done,
I
that's
would
saying
be
something about your
shocked
fam.
if anybody ever did something like that for me.
I guess
really?
we didn't do a lot of nice things growing up. I don't know.
I've done this before. It's no big deal.
You've done this?
I drove out to Texas to surprise my dad.
You
for
drove out
Father's
to
Day.
Texas for a stupid eclipse, you dummy.
And they were like, there he is again.
Day,
Hi.
I drove out there and surprised him.
Yeah, you probably drove out there
Yeah, I
because you
bet
had
you
to
a
do
bunch of
laundry.
people have done something like this.
I flew up and surprised my mom for her birthday
There
one
you
year, and
go.
she thought it was incredible.
Look, everybody on the show's done this.
Yeah.
But it was also at night when she didn't really have anything to do. When you're in your morning routine, you know, when you're getting ready in the morning and
Allie,
somebody
shut
else
up.
all of a sudden is off and you're like, ah!
You flew up. First of all, you flew up a 40-minute little flight up to the Bay Area.
It doesn't matter.
Across,
The length, it doesn't matter.
across the country during a
Oh,
terrible...
yeah, Jake has you beat.
Okay.
You flew. He
This
drove.
isn't about if I did the nicest thing. It's
This is
about
about other people.
I
Right?
did a nice thing. The man cried and said to me, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. And you guys are essing all over it. And now
No, but also you complained about it afterwards. You were
Yes.
like, man, totally wrecked my birthday. I need a birthday redo.
Okay, that's not... First of all,
Don't
also,
get him too upset. He's going to suck me up into his mouth.
Allie, get in this cave. To be fair, Allie said Klein needs a birthday redo.
I did say
he
that.
spent his whole birthday.
No. You did. In your email, you're like, I don't know, man. I had a pretty happy birthday. I think I need a birthday redo.
Well, I think your wife was also suggesting this as well, right?
Well, yeah, she said that. Right, we're going to push celebrating my.
I
I'm
think
not.
you were saying a birthday redo might happen because...
Right, I don't need a whole birthday redo. In fact, just yesterday, my wife said, I got you. I forgot to tell you, there's a cake in the freezer. And I was like, it's now a week after.
I forgot.
Yeah, and I go, well, so what? First of all, it's great news to know. I was really excited to find out there was a cake in the freezer, but it was like the worst presentation of a cake ever.
And to buy a cake and then put it in the freezer, I think really ruins it.
Well, so it was an ice cream cake, but I mean, the whole idea was
I
that
see.
she was like, oh, I forgot to tell you there's a cake in the freezer because I did this thing so last minute that I just hightailed out of town.
Aw.
Because that's the kind of nice guy I am. But it's not about me. This is not about me. This is about you, fine listeners of KROQ.
Can anyone outdo Klein?
So what is the nicest thing you've ever done? And we're going to reward one of you right now by inviting you to join us at our trip because we would like to be surrounded by some nice people instead of all these asses that are on this show every day. Hi, Crystal, you're on KROQ. Good morning. What's the nicest thing you've ever done?
Hey, guys. Good morning. So this happened, it started like 2 summers ago. I was downtown, and I was paying a meter with a car, and a guy who's experiencing homelessness comes up to me, and he's like, do you have any money? And this guy was cooked. He was so sunburned. He had, like, cracked lips, and I was like, you know, I'm paying with my card. I don't have any money, but I have sunscreen in my car. Would you like that? And he was so appreciative, and that felt pretty good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing that. So I go to Target, and I get those little, like, the travel ones from the little travel section. And so I just keep those in my car, and whenever I'm getting off the freeway, I hand them out. And then I was like, you know what? This feels good. I love it. So then I was like, oh my God, I have all these like random ponchos. I went to a music festival and I ordered some ponchos. And
Well, listen, you seem like a very nice person. I don't want to downplay what you're doing either. But if I am a homeless guy,
But I will by cutting you off.
and someone pulls over,
You're like, hey, can I get a couple of bucks?
Right.
And you hand him some sunscreen?
yeah, and you go, I'm really hoping for something that can get me either cigarettes, a sandwich,
Look,
or
you're going to
booze.
need sunscreen in Colorado.
That's a good point. So she hands. That's a selfless. She's figured out something they need, and she's got a lot of it, and she gives it out, and they probably
And
appreciate
the
it.
fact that it is ongoing.
That's very nice.
I think that's beautiful. It wasn't just a one-time, hey, I'm going to help somebody out in that moment. She said it feels good, and I'm going to pay it forward, and I'm going to continue this.
John, what is the nicest thing you've ever done? The nicest person that we come across on these phones will win a trip. Sweet Tips, what's up?
The nicest thing I've ever done, my girlfriend and I were in Tijuana behind a popular Chinese food restaurant. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. There was a kid named Tommy. He was drunk out of his mind on the streets, and he was lost trying to find his way back home. And he had asked some random, like, local how to get back, and I noticed that they were plotting to basically rob him because the dude was kind of in and out of it. And me and my girlfriend are watching this whole thing come by, and he's kind of making eye contact with us. And then we ended up calling him over. He didn't know we spoke English, and we helped him out, walked him back to his apartment. He was completely inebriated, and the other guy kept trying to come back and take him down like a little alleyway where he had other people waiting for him.
So you helped a stranger from being robbed, a complete stranger.
Complete stranger.
All right.
And you helped him from just to get home when you're that wasted, too. So much more worse stuff could have happened.
Kevin on KROQ, another nice Kevin in the world. Good to hear you. What's up, Kevin?
Hi. So I ended up turning off a fire next to my campsite. I was about 7 years old. I went to Lake Isabella, and I was coming back from the lake by myself to my tent, and I saw my neighbor's tent on fire.
Whoa.
And knowing my brother, I know he had a fire extinguisher, so I went right into his tent, and I grabbed it, and I turned off the fire. So heading back to the water, and later on that day, I came back, and I see my brother and the neighbor talking to the guy that was next to us, and they were saying, like, oh, my God, you saved, like, all of our stuff. And mostly the only thing that got on fire was the actual...
Do you think it's more impressive that if he put out the fire with his own
devices?
Methods?
Yes, as opposed to a fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the fact that there's a fire extinguisher is very smart that you have that with you. But if you had to, like, run to the lake to get water or find some kind of other way, use your own shirt...
We're celebrating nice people now, which is something we don't often do on the show, but we decided if we got to give this trip away, let's give it to someone that deserves it. Hugo, what's the nicest thing you've ever done?
I bought a round of 12 shots for a whole table of tequila. So we had gone out that night, and we got a little tipsy. I put my Ray-Ban glasses on my lap, and I didn't know that I had dropped them under the table. I came back maybe like about an hour later looking for them, and the table had found them. So I bought the whole table around.
Damn, that's probably way more than the glasses.
12 shots of tequila is a very nice way to appreciate someone finding your glasses.
Yeah, that's like $150.
And that is nice. And I always, even though it does seem like a gesture that we've all done before, receiving drinks, especially from strangers, for some reason hits very differently.
It feels so good.
Feels great.
818 said that they donated bone marrow to a complete stranger. Is that the nicest thing?
That's almost as nice as the guy who bought the round of tequila. It's almost as nice. Joe?
Bone marrow's like that's
Joe, what is the nicest thing you've ever done? What's up?
My wife had this friend, the dog needed surgery, $1,400, and they weren't going to pay for it. They were just going to put it down. So I was like, you know what? Because my wife's an animal-loving vegan. I was like, we'll pay for her surgery.
I like how you say that with such disdain.
She's some kind of
animal-loving hippie vegan.
So to avoid a fight with your wife, you paid for the surgery.
How much was the surgery?
Yeah. $1,400, and now we have the dog as well.
Whoever screens your call says that Joe spent $140,000 to save a dog. So they've added way too many zeros onto this amount, but that's still pretty impressive. But
so much money.
I was wondering, how is it possible that
a dog? A clone of a dog?
Do you see how many zeros?
I wouldn't spend that much money on myself.
Yeah, I get it. All right, well.
Did you not say 14,000?
No, he says 1,400. 1,400, and you've added an extra zero, Vanessa, but that's fine. All right, listen. There's a lot of niceness here. We got to take a quick break. We got ADD news to get to. We'll hear a few more of your stories. We'll continue taking these off the air. Got to give away this trip, which we'll do the second we're back from this quick break on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show is #1 with dogs. Need proof? Hey, boy, want to go for a walk? Treat. Chicken. Ooh, a ball? Go get the ball. See? Told you.
KROQ.
We'll get into your ADD news in just a moment. I'm looking over everyone on the phones, everyone on the text lines. A lot of nice people apparently in the world. Just when you've lost all hope in humanity, you look at all of the people that were asking you what is the nicest thing you've ever done in your entire life. And turns out people have done so many nice things. And there's different levels of nice. There's life-saving nice. There's donation nice. Chris, what did you do?
Hello?
Hi, what'd you do?
I gave my car to my ex's boyfriend to help them around with picking up their baby and dropping off at daycare.
Wow.
Hold on. You gave your car to your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife's new boyfriend?
So we co-parent. We have a daughter together. We broke up. I ended up buying a new car. He had recently had his car stolen. So I was going to sell it. I could have got about $5,000, and instead I just gave it to them,
That's what hurts. You could have gotten $5,000.
They have a newborn.
Oh.
So you, and just out of curiosity, and not that this matters, but your ex who had a newborn with this guy, her new man, did that happen while she was with you? Like, was that a cheating situation?
No. It ended poorly, but not that poorly. So,
I mean, it
seems like it ended great for her.
I can't imagine for a second what headspace I could be in where I would think about giving a car to whoever is currently with, like, your ex. I guess sometimes relationships end okay and you're a decent person, but that seems at the last. I could see slashing the tires of the boyfriend of an ex.
Causing $5,000 worth of damage.
She's a great mom to my daughter. I've moved on, and I'm happy. So we get along and co-parent, and I felt bad. He had just moved like 2 years ago here to L.A., and he had his car stolen. So to help them out with their baby and getting to work and daycare.
It's like I'm going to tell this ex-boyfriend sucker that my car got stolen.
I mean,
he's going to give me a new one. Watch.
That is a pretty incredible act of nice. We've heard a lot of niceness today, and there's so many more stories I wish we could get to, but sadly we can't because we have the news to get to. But
definitely nicer than a last-minute flight.
Not nicer than what I did, but in the interest of moving this along, how would you like to pack your bags, skis, or snowboards, and join us?
No.
Alpenrock. Our first big trip of 2026, you will be on the plane, all right?
Are you tap dancing over there? What are you...
No, I'm sorry. I'm just
very excited.
The steering wheel.
All right. Celebrate more with your horn. That's a funny-sounding horn. All right, great. Hold on one second. Vanessa, get that man's information. We'll see you on the plane. All right. For everyone else that we couldn't get to, apologies, because everyone on the phone did very nice things. We'll have more chances for you to win trips tomorrow. Right now, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, so today it's important to acknowledge that a year ago, life changed drastically here in L.A. It's not been the same since. A year ago today, news broke about a fire in the Palisades area. Nobody was really sure how serious to take it. And then overnight, these winds, they kicked up, 90-mile-an-hour winds, and the rest, as we know, is history. It resulted in 59 square miles burned, 16,000 different structures. It took 31 days to fully extinguish the fires. And, of course, it is going to take years to rebuild, as we know. So far, only 10 homes have been rebuilt in these areas, but almost $1 billion was raised by various people over the course of many months, events, people being generous. Edwin Castro, the lottery winner, has bought up a bunch of land in the Altadena area where he's from and plans to rebuild the houses that were there. And, of course, there's still a lot of argument about how the fires were started, and that guy that got arrested for starting the Palisades fire is facing 45 years in prison. But, you know, yes, people resume their daily lives, but I think it was just a few weeks ago, actually. I drove through the PCH because I had gotten diverted on Google Maps, and then you just see everything gone. It feels like it just happened all over again.
It's wild how so much stuff, it does seem like they've been working around the clock to try to build,
every time I've driven through there, they're like working on everything.
Yet it just seems like there are still complete neighborhood just decimated still.
Yeah.
And, you know, the people that have moved out, I mean, I know quite a few people now, either directly or indirectly, that lost houses. And
they're probably still in, like, temporary situations right now, right?
Some of them have left the state, haven't come back yet. They don't know now. I mean, it's, but it's wild to think that was a year ago. And what's also crazy is that this year, you think about just how much rain we've had over the past few weeks.
Yeah, how opposite it is.
How opposite it was, because last year was just sadly the perfect conditions for that disaster. It couldn't have been drier, couldn't have been windier. And this year, everyone's like bitching about, oh, it sucks, the rain is terrible. And I was like, man, how much different would the story have been if we had this rain last year?
Yeah, no, I know. And then it's like, you know, it's a new year. You want to focus on positive things. It does feel kind of weird to reflect on something so tragic that happened a year ago, but it is also important to think about, you know, how strong and how people came together in that moment and how they continue to. All right, let's talk about robot dogs and lollipops that play music. Just a few of the many things that have debuted at the big CES convention in Vegas. This is where you see a lot of weird out there products, things that are prototypes or other products that are ready to hit the market, like the robot robot laundry folding thing. I mean, we talked about that a couple of months ago, these different prototypes for laundry folding robots, and so those are hitting the market. But there's a few different things. This robot dog, it looks like a real dog, and it's meant to be sort of an emotional support dog. It responds to its name and everything. It doesn't crap in your house, and it doesn't need to be fed. It's kind of meant for older people or people with like Alzheimer's and dementia who can't really take care of an animal. Like they would forget to feed it or feed it like 7 times a day, so this is good for them.
Well, but that's the same reason they have assisted living centers, which I would love to live in, regardless.
But they want
of
these there too.
Right. Yeah, but they should be everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd love a robo dog.
Doggy, come here.
All right, relax, Vanessa. Wait your turn.
Maybe she can finally rescue one. It won't go anywhere.
There's a picture up on our Instagram of the dog that she sadly did not rescue yesterday. It looks so sad and helpless.
Oh, man.
Cute dog.
Yeah,
There's no way that dog had rabies.
Yeah, I know.
Not even a little bit.
You guys didn't see it in person. You didn't see it.
I saw the
He
picture.
was just chilling, most lovable looking dog ever.
I promise you, I thought I could easily easily grab it, but then when I went for it, his face was like,
Dogs are scary when you're little.
It's an adorable dog.
There's a new knife that vibrates 30,000 times per second, allowing you to cut fruits and vegetables with ease, no matter how sharp or dull the knife is.
That's amazing.
That sounds cool.
How weak are you?
I can't cut through this apple.
You get a pesky eggplant.
This tomato. I'll show you. Tomato.
Tomatoes are a bitch to cut. We all know this.
All right. I like the idea of everything just making us lazier. Sure.
Have you guys seen the, how possible is it to get a TV thinner? They have this TV now. It's literally
like a paper.
Yeah, I'm like,
great.
what?
And it's like 3D. Like it looks like it's three-dimensional. Then there's the robot vacuum that can finally climb the stairs. This is something they've been working on for so many years.
So great.
And now it doesn't clean the stairs.
Just climbs them.
It just climbs.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh, man.
It can climb the stairs and then clean your second floor, but not the stairs. And then you can suck on this lollipop and listen to a song that directly goes from your mouth to your ears using bone conduction technology. Can you experience music you can taste?
The amount of people that are going to wake up and grab a baseball bat because they're going to hear someone climbing their stairs in the middle of the night, only to realize it's their robot
Bash
vacuum.
its brains
right.
in. It's like little caterpillar legs.
You
are
go.
like, ah.
Yeah, I know.
And then a new trend, this doesn't have anything to do with CES, but something worth mentioning. This is a new hobby, if you will, for men in 2026. More men this year are picking up sewing. It is not just a women's hobby anymore. Many men have started sewing up a storm, and they say it's driving a culture shift that challenges the traditional notion of sewing as a women's hobby. So if you see a lot of guys knitting some sweaters or crocheting or taking up sewing, that is a trendy thing now. Let's add it to the wheel.
Yeah, all right. Well, there you have it. What's going on in the world? We get into a brand new hour of the show, and that starts right now.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. After 8 o'clock right now, KROQ Klein Alley Show. If you want to go see the Foo Fighters at the Kia Forum, we will give you those tickets in exactly 1 hour. So be ready to win your way into that show. If you are just sticking around for slightly amusing entertainment or you'd like to laugh at our expense, you can do that as well. You know, we did say at the end of last year, Allie, I think we all agreed that there was one thing we wanted to do immediately, as soon as we got back in studio in 2026.
Oh, I remember.
And I think that we're on the verge of making it happen. Let me say hi to one of our greatest supporters, a philanthropist, our very own sugar daddy. He goes by the name Blind Charlie, and he's on the phone right now. Good morning, Blind Charlie.
Oh, good morning, guys.
So remember last year there was a video of you from KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas where you were dancing with your girlfriend, and your method of dancing was basically reading Braille on her ass. You were doing some sort of a weird dance / grope/rubbing move on her butt, but you claim that that's, you know, normal for you guys, right? That's your love language or something?
Well, that's how I can tell that she's dancing. I can't, look and see that she's dancing, but if I've got my hand there, I can feel how she's dancing and enjoying the show.
Right.
Yeah, you'd be on her hips. Yeah, you'd be able to feel her dancing on other parts of her body.
You can hold her hand as well for the same effect, you know.
But you are you made the statement that you believe you could pick her ass out of a lineup. If you were to feel other people's asses,
well, he didn't
you would
make
be
that
able
statement.
to know.
First of all, Omar said, let's go ahead and get a lineup of asses.
No, he was asking if you'd be able to tell, and he said yes.
And you said, yes, you think you could do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this Friday,
lineup.
We have a lead on a lineup of asses. Are you able to come into the KROQ studios this Friday? You are completely blind and decide if you can pick your own girlfriend's ass out of a lineup by feel alone.
Heck yeah, I'm game.
Okay.
It's the blind butt test, right?
Yeah, and you will be in here, and you think, how confident are you? Like, I mean, are you saying right now you want to put a substantial wager on this, Blind Charlie, or you just want bragging rights?
What are we talking, like a charitable donation kind of deal?
If you can do it, Klein shakes his head.
No, shut up, Jake.
We can't go down that road again.
I can't make myself look any worse now if I tried. All right.
Klein will make his nostrils 3 times bigger.
3 times larger. I'll extend them again. I'll double up. Hey, Charlie, here's the serious question. Are you confident if we have, I think we're going to do 5 asses in total. in the lineup. One of them will be your girlfriend's, and she's okay with this, right? You've talked to her about this?
I gave Vanessa her phone number, and I guess she contacted her and gave Vanessa the okay. So, yeah.
All right, so Friday morning, you can come in here, and you will be a part of the blind butt test.
Heck yeah.
All right, great. Do we need to have all the asses dancing so that they're like similar to your favorite? Do we need them at rest, or how do you need them?
I would contact my girlfriend and find out and coordinate that with her. I don't know how difficult or how easy you guys want to make it for me.
And she's going to be okay with you touching other asses.
Well, she said okay to Vanessa, so I guess that's a thumbs up.
Yeah,
no?
they're
Okay.
mystery asses. You
All
don't
right.
know.
All
and
right.
it's not sexual. It's a test.
The blind butt test happening on Friday with Blind Charlie in the KROQ studios. I'm very excited
I'm
about that.
so excited.
Am I going to have to sign some sort of waiver or disclaimer?
I don't
We'll
think
make you
so.
sign something, sure.
Sign away your
You
entire
want
life
sign
savings.
stuff?
Sign. We'll have plenty of things for you to sign. Don't worry.
Violated by Blind Charlie.
Don't worry.
Your new will, leaving everything to us.
Everyone who comes in here is going to be very willing to come in here. And if there's anyone who would like to be a part of it and has an ass, and you'd like to join us on Friday in the studio, Blind Charlie was going to try to prove that he can pick his own girlfriend's ass out of a lineup.
Donate your ass today.
Put that video back up on our Instagram for people that missed it so you can see what we're talking about. This isn't just a stupid idea we came up with out of nowhere. This was Blind Charlie. The way
Dressed like Where's Waldo, as usual.
At the forum, dancing, hand on ass, and that inspired this whole thing. All right, hold on, Blind Charlie. We'll see you on Friday, all right?
Heck yeah.
All right,
Can't
there
wait.
it is. That's the great Blind Charlie, folks. Ali,
we won't see. I mean,
he won't see us.
us.
No, we'll see him. But Ali, do you think he'll be able to do it? I actually do not think he's going to be able to do it. I think it's much harder than
I
you
think
would
it highly depends on the asses.
The other asses we
And
get
what
in
they're
here.
wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to have to get everyone in something similar because if we're going to have to figure, behind the scenes, we need to spend more time putting this together than anything else we've ever done. I
think jeans is the easiest thing to do. Everybody just wear jeans, right?
I agree. Like it's got to be same material.
Oh, I was going to say leggings.
Leggings could be too
bare ass.
But then you can get a guy in there with jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a few guys in there, I think. It's mostly guys. It's all guys, pretty much. It's just going to be you, Jake.
Just a bunch of men.
It's me rotating.
It's just Jake rotating up and down the line.
And here's another one. It feels the same.
As Ali pointed out during the ADD News, today is 1 year from the fires that ravaged so much of Southern California, and this was the soundtrack that got us through a lot of that. Inspirational for many, and our continued thanks and appreciation for everyone who is helping to rebuild Southern California as we listen once again to this song that I heard for the very first time, not written about the fires, but it really seemed to just hit last year at this time. Green Day, Last Night on Earth, right here on KROQ.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Welcome to the first Petty Claims Court of 2026. In a moment, you will have to decide which one of these people is right, which one of them is wrong, and you will help determine perhaps if this relationship stays together or breaks up forever. The gavel is in the KROQ studios, which means we can start judging other people's relationships because that's way more fun than trying to fix your own.
Oh, yeah. And we're not going to fix our own. We know this.
Unfixable. Let me just say some of the suggestions that we received, people that reached out that wanted to bring their cases to Petty Claims Court today included someone who's not happy their partner goes to the bathroom with the door open, someone who is upset with their partner because they put on TV shows, but then they're looking at their phone the entire time instead of watching the show they put on.
That is a very common problem in relationships now.
My boyfriend has no concept of time management. It drives me nuts. That's one as well. Stuffs wrappers into his shoes instead of the trash.
What?
And this person just wanted to let us know Klein's nostrils are growing faster than inflation. which is not really something that petty claims court can handle right now.
Inhalation is way.
But thank you for that statement. But we are going to meet a couple, Josh and Vernice, and they have been married since 2022, and they're dealing with something right now that may seem petty, but if it's not resolved currently on the airwaves of KROQ, it could potentially erode their entire relationship. Welcome to Petty Claims Court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is Petty Claims Court.
All right, the wife has put in the claim, so let's figure out what's going on. And then in a moment, we'll ask you to vote on the text line, 800-520-1067. You'll need that. We'll give you a reminder, but you will determine who wins this case. Hey, Vernice, welcome to KROQ.
Hi.
You have been with your husband for, 3 years now? 4 years?
Yeah, well, married, yes. So
Married. And then how
together
long?
about 6.
How long did you date before then?
About since 2019, so 6 years total.
Okay, 6 years. What's the itch you have usually in marriage? Seven-year itch. You're right around that time for 7-year itch. Petty things start to become big issues. All right, what's going on?
So he doesn't let me use his chapstick for some reason. He thinks it's gross.
What? What is the point?
Yeah.
You're both kissing each other. You're both putting your lips together. What difference does it make if you're using each other's chapstick?
That's what I'm saying. Explain that.
So he has chapstick. You can't find yours. You'll grab his, try to use it, and then he'll say, whoa, no, that's disgusting.
Yeah, he'll be like, you can keep it now, kind of thing.
Have you offered to maybe just use your finger and then use that to apply on your lips?
It's so much grosser.
Yeah, no.
You know,
he puts chapstick on his, so he's offered to put chapstick on his lips and then kiss me so it can transfer.
You know what?
That's
It's
the
weird.
same thing.
No, it's not. I kind of, let me get the husband on, because it's weird to say this. I kind of understand where he's coming from. I know, Allie, you're a terrible judge here because you share a toothbrush with your wife.
I've shared gum.
Right. It's disgusting. You are next level.
Saves on gum.
And I know that people make the argument, what's it matter anyway? You're kissing. And there is something.
You're putting your lips together.
No, I kind of am with this guy. Hey, Josh, you've been accused by your wife of being selfish when it comes to sharing chapstick because you find it gross that the woman you kiss is trying to use your chapstick, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And has this always been this way, like even when you guys were dating, or has it gotten grosser over the years, or you were never a fan of this?
No, just never a fan of it. And I just want to throw out that the whole put it on and then give a kiss thing, that was definitely an olive branch that she put out, not me.
Oh, it's her. That was her suggestion.
That makes way more sense.
Those are the words of a desperate woman with chapped lips
Yeah,
who just wants to.
Right. I think it's more of a medical thing. I mean, not like a medical thing, but like the reason you
hygiene.
put on
It's a
chapstick
hygiene.
is-
Well, what?
yeah, it's
But
a
hold on a
hygiene
minute.
thing.
What
I hear
exactly would happen?
It's very intimate, Allie. It's an intimate
Yeah,
thing.
you're with an intimate partner.
Not.
You're touching each other's genitals.
Let me
you're
ask you-
sucking
Yeah.
on each other. You're kissing each other's faces. What is the worst case scenario?
Objection. We don't know if they're touching each other's genitals. Are you touching each other's genitals, Vernice?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Overruled.
Not at the moment.
Not currently. So sustained.
But is there some kind of a condition? Like, what are you worried about exactly?
Just, I mean, to me, it's like you're putting it on because, like, I'm not putting it on for vanity. I'm putting it on because my lips hurt, and it's like it's like sharing. If your lips, like, you're saying you kiss someone and like, oh, you're being intimate with someone, but like, if that person had like a huge canker sore on the lip, are you going to go kiss them at that moment?
I have herpes.
Don't listen to her.
Let me ask you a question, Josh. Do you guys what's your general feeling on sharing drinks? Would you share a beverage with your wife?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a lollipop, and I say, you want some, and he'll take it.
What?
Oh my God!
What? So that's completely different. That's even more intimate.
She will be eating a lollipop, and you will say, "Let me get in on that," and you will pick up where she left off on her sucked lollipop.
Don't lie.
You know what? Can I plead the fifth in this court?
You can.
I guess
but
you can plead whatever you want. It's not a real court.
Yeah, this is all just nonsense anyway.
But why does that not bother you, but sharing chapstick does?
Because I feel like, again, it's just like it's the hygiene thing of it. Like a lollipop isn't something you're putting on to be medicated.
What type of chapstick is it? Is this just general, run-of-the-mill?
Chapstick brand?
Like or you keep saying it's medical. I mean,
It's an expensive one.
It's the Burt's Bees.
The Burt's Bees one.
Burt's Bees is high end.
High end. So
Very
part of this
high-end.
is that you don't want to waste your good top shelf chapstick on your wife. That's kind of where you're getting at.
Yeah, I guess you could see it that way.
But are there other things that you do share besides lollipops? Like, what else do you guys share?
Food.
I mean, we have a kid
Food.
together.
So you'll eat off of each other's forks and stuff and plates and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not that much like mouth contact when you're using a fork.
Yeah, he makes a good point there. I will accept that. That's a good statement. Well, if you're just joining us,
No, you're putting your mouth on the fork.
it's not really. I mean, not if you. I don't know how you deep throat your pasta, Allie, but
He does use, if I need a spoon, he does use his, he'll say it's dirty, and then he, instead of cleaning it with the napkin, he'll just suck it on his mouth and then hand it. Say,
That's
"Here,
self-cleaning."
here's a
if you're just joining us, Josh is being accused by his wife. They've been together for almost 7 years, married for 3 of those years, and he refuses to share his chapstick with her because he finds it gross. But we did learn the bombshell that he will lick her lollipop, and that's not a euphemism, as she's eating lollipops.
Yeah, and they'll share silverware and plates. And
So-
like, if you are, Klein, if you and your wife are at dinner and she's like, I want to try some of your food, do you do the thing where you get a fork full on your fork and then put it in her mouth? Or is she getting her own plate, her own fork?
It wouldn't. Neither one would bother me, but I do agree, and this is going to be weird, if she is drinking like a Coke Zero or whatever, and then I want a sip of it, I don't want to drink out of the bottle that she's been drinking out of because it's coated in lip gloss.
Oh, well, I guess for that reason, you just don't want to get lip gloss and crap all over your face.
Right, but
it's not a germ thing. It's
Not a
just,
germ thing, unless also, I mean, the other thing to think about now, especially with everyone being sick, everyone's got a cold, everyone's got you're doubling your chances. Yes, you do sleep next to this person in bed, you have sex with this person, but you are kind of doubling your chances of getting whatever
well, and
they
we
have.
did learn that you guys don't kiss when you have sex, so.
No kissing. It's a no kissing zone. So, this is interesting, and I can't wait to find out how the jury feels. In a moment, they'll vote. Jess, you've got some questions. Go ahead. What's up?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's attracted to his wife, or like if if Adam Driver wanted to borrow his chapstick, would he let Adam Driver borrow his?
All right. If a man that you were attracted to wanted to borrow your chapstick, would you share? Josh?
If a man I was attracted to wanted to share my chapstick,
Yes.
I can't say I would.
So, is there anyone that you would be okay sharing your chapstick with?
Preferably no.
Okay.
How about your child?
But still preferably no. I feel like it's a sharing. Like chapstick is so cheap, you could just get everyone their own chapstick.
Right. The issue with chapstick is that you
chapstick money.
You rarely
Just
have
throwing
it. It's one of
chapstick by you.
Chapstick is one of those things like a yawn. When you see someone else do it, you feel like you instantly have to do it. Like you know what I mean? Like I go through months of my life, years maybe, without ever putting a little chapstick on. But if I see someone chapping up, I'm like, I got to get some chapstick.
But also, I think it's a conspiracy where the more chapstick you use, the more chapstick you need.
Probably.
But this just happened on our vacation where I forgot or lost my chapstick, and we had to share the entire time. I did not think twice about it.
All right, 10 seconds closing arguments, then the jury will vote. Once again, you're either voting for Josh. He is the husband who's been accused of not sharing his chapstick with his wife. His wife says this is crazy. They share lollipops. They share forks. They share serving utensils. This is where he draws the line and thinks it's gross. One of them will be right and one of them will be wrong, and it will be the first 100 votes at 800-520-1067 to determine who wins and loses this petty claims court. Since you have been brought on trial, Josh, you get the first 10 seconds of closing arguments. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
I just want to say I think it's I don't want to say it's a hygiene thing, but it's not a vanity thing. To me, it's just you're putting on chapstick for a reason, and that reason is your lip health. I mean, to me, it's equivalent.
Time is up. Your last words are lip health. Go ahead, Vernice. Vernice. 10 seconds. Go.
We do everything that you can think of with each other, so I don't know what's the big issue.
Yeah.
He takes care of the lower lips, if you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
And more.
And more. Huh.
Sounds like I'm chapping down there, too,
All
at
right.
this point.
10 seconds is up. So now we turn this over to a jury of your peers. We will come back with the exciting verdict. Text now, 800-520-1067. You're voting for Josh or Vernice. Petty Claims Court. lights. I'm trying to shock her quick. Shock it! Text line now. I'm actually surprised at how, I don't know, Allie's adding it all up, but how even it is. There's so much heat on both sides of the argument right now.
Well, it's interesting because it really shifted when we learned that Josh is really taking care of Vernice sexually. And 951, though, says, good morning, sweet dibs. She should use his chapstick on her beehole.
That's an interesting take. Not really a vote, though. Doesn't really help us. If you're just joining us, Petty Claims Court, Josh, the husband, has been accused by his wife of a few years. They've been together 7 years total of not sharing his chapstick. He claims chapstick is for medical reasons. He's all about having that lip health. Is what he said. And
somebody on the text line was voting for lower lip health.
And she's saying that we share everything else. You even lick my lollipop. I don't understand what the problem is. And just, Allie, I mean, before we tabulate the votes and read the ruling, which is final, Mike, go ahead. Your thoughts.
I'm with Josh 100%. Let the man have something. He shares everything else in his life. When's the last time he ate his own food?
Like, maybe there is something about that where psychologically this is his last holdout. This is the last line of defense he has.
So sad.
He lost his man space or whatever. They have a kid. Like, maybe this is his last little thing that he's like, I just want one thing that's just mine. And maybe that's the thing he settled on.
That's the one thing that's his is just a chapstick.
Augie on KROQ. Good morning. Hi.
Oh, sweet dibs, guys. Sweet dibs.
Sweet tips.
Oh, my goodness. This guy's lame. Look, I got a verdict and I got a solution, okay?
Okay.
What do you want first?
The solution.
The solution. Look, they can share, and whoever's holding it, whether it's him or her, cut the top off. Don't use your finger. Just get something sharp. Cut a layer off the top off, and then she can use it or he can use it.
I mean, I know you're
that's such a waste of chapstick.
Yeah, there's not that much in the tube to begin with. Now you're slicing layers. It's just not going to happen. Zeke always has an interesting take, and then we'll officially read the verdict here, find out who wins and who loses. What's up, Zeke?
Hey, what's up, man? Check this out. Personal hygiene got nothing to do with sexual favors, man. He can eat that all he wants, and that's cool, but she shouldn't trip because why would she want to use his chapstick? That's his lip balm. Me, personally, I wouldn't let no female use mine. That's going on my lips. Like, even though, you might be going downtown or whatever, but it's still like, you feel me? To me, it's just in his head. He's like, I don't see his life is clean. You know what I mean? Like, especially with the lip gloss and with the food. Like, me personally, you ain't gonna hit my blunt if you got your lips full of lip gloss.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, wow!
You ain't gonna hit my blunt. I wonder if they ever smoked together. That's an interesting follow-up question. I didn't even think about that. Zeke, always great to hear your take on the Petty Claims Court. Thank you. All right, that's.
Just eat his blunt.
So he makes a good point, though. If this guy is going downtown all the time, how clean are those lips, and why would you want that chapstick?
Listen, I don't know who's going to win this.
He's got B-hole on the lips.
We're going to get to the verdict right now. Allie's got all these tabulated. Vernice, Josh, you understand in a moment. The results will be read. The results are final. Then there'll be some sort of punishment, and that's how it goes around here. Final question, though, for both of you before we announce who won and who lost. Do you guys smoke weed together or ever have?
No.
No, you don't do that. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they share lollipops. They won't share chapstick. I wonder if they would never share a blunt.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the lip gloss thing. You don't want to get lip gloss, secondhand lip gloss all over your face. It's probably not your color. You don't have any kind of color. You don't want to wear it.
You look like a melting clown.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's go. Here we go. You guys understand. Verdict is final. Petty Claims Court. Tons of votes. Way more than the 100 we needed.
Wow.
So.
You know, this was very one-sided, and then it got kind of equal at one point, and then at the end, it really did still end in the favor of Vernice. So, Vernice, you won this edition of Petty Claims Court, but I was 100% in Vernice's corner, and the more we talked about this, I'm like, yeah, I guess he can just have one thing that's his that he doesn't have to share. I do understand that, but I don't understand his logic that that's his one thing, even though he's willing to share a lollipop.
This ended up pretty close. I don't even know what the percentage was, Allie, but it was like a lot closer to 60-40 than how it started. And Vernice, you're the winner of this Petty Claims Court, which means, Josh, moving forward now, and I know you're not going to be happy about this, you have two options. You can either double tube it, so you always have an additional tube, which doesn't really solve the problem of sharing, but you don't have to share.
Oh, it's like having a secret phone.
Right. You can do two tubes, and I feel like
share tube and a private tube.
She's still going to want the one you have for some reason. I don't know why that is, but like I know that when my wife wants to eat something that I'm eating, it's always the bite I want is the one she wants. I don't know how there's some sort of a thing you women have that, but regardless, you've lost, Josh. I'm so sorry to say this, and you must now, from now on, whenever requested, provide a chapstick as your wife needs.
Cool.
All right, guys. Share a chapstick.
That's it. The jury has spoken.
They both sound sad.
They both sound unhappy now. This is really well. Anyway, happy almost anniversary, I guess.
Thank
Right.
you.
All right, great. All right, well, there you have it, Allie. That was the first Petty Claims Court of the new year.
A heated one to start things off.
Heated. Quick break. We're back in a moment, and we've got big news for you. Tickets to KROQ's. No, actually, we're not involved, but the Foo Fighters are. We will get you into the Foo Fighters at the Forum. And I think there's
through us.
Some right. We're somehow involved.
Yeah.
We have to send you the tickets.
We're the cuckold.
Anyway, we'll do that for you in about 15 minutes, and your news is next.
Klein Alley Show.
How is your 2026 going so far? We're about to make it go a lot better in about 5 minutes when we get you tickets to the Foo Fighters show happening next weekend at the Kia Forum. And the breaking news about that show, which we will get into right now with your ADD News.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Yep, so we've got some breaking news coming straight from the Foo Fighters about the show that we've been giving you tickets to. Don't worry.
Foo Fighters! Foo Fighters!
They didn't cancel or anything. You will see them perform, but we do have an injury report. Guitarist Pat Smear is out and will miss the show on the 14th, as well as a few others. There will be a replacement, or replacements, I should say. The Foo Fighters put up this like over-the-top kind of tabloid magazine-looking graphic with Pat Smear, and I'll just read the caption here. It says, in the classic tradition of rock stars having bizarre gardening accidents, Pat Smear has apparently rung in the new year by smashing the S out of his left foot. This means he'll unfortunately be missing a few shows while the multiple bones broken in his foot heal. We will miss our beloved Pat as much as you, but we want him to fully heal and get back on his feet as soon as possible. And Beck and St. Vincent guitarist Jason Faulkner will be filling in for Pat while he is on the mend. So I don't know if they're going to like alternate or alternators are going to be both of them together. Yeah, the show will go on. And a lot of people saying, why not just put him on the throne? If Dave Grohl, when he smashed the crap out of his foot and he had that giant boot, and he did the tour in that big Game of Thrones chair.
Sure did.
And he was able to shred and sing and do everything. And why can't Pat Smear do that?
Well, look, or even cooler, you get random, hybrids of Foo Fighters with Beck. So regardless, tickets.
Yeah, that's a great alternative.
Will be yours in 5 minutes. And I always like it when bands can figure out a way to not cancel. Like, obviously, a lot of stuff outside of their control. It's nothing worse than being excited, so excited to go to whatever it is, and it gets canceled. Happens way more with bands. Like sporting events, that'll never, like obviously there's times players get injured, game still happens. Sometimes you're bummed out because you're like, it sucks. I thought Luka was playing tonight or LeBron, they're not in.
That happened to me. I thought it was Luka's first game.
Right.
I won the tickets to that raffle, the work raffle.
You got nothing.
I got a whole lot of nothing. I got no LeBron or Luka.
But there is that feeling, especially when you're really excited about a show, and then they go, we can't do it. Sucks. But when they're able to be like, we'll figure out a way to power through, they all have enough friends that can play instruments.
Imagine Morrissey's tours if that had been
Just
the mentality.
Imagine all of the people that could have stepped in for Morrissey over the many, many, many cancellations.
I'm also very curious as to what gardening accident could smash and create multiple broken bones in your foot.
Could be a funny joke, or Omar, who is our resident gardener, probably knows that there's a lot of
what
things.
What are you handling, boulder?
I mean, you would have to, like a rototiller machine or something, or maybe he was like aerating, a huge part of his a lawn, which requires heavy equipment. Maybe he had.
You mean this guy's aerating his own lawn?
Dude, if you're into gardening, yes, you do your own stuff because it's beautiful to be outdoors and watching things grow and making them greener. I just reseeded my lawn, and it's amazing to see all the new lawn just sprouting up and getting greener. I love it.
Well,
it's amazing to see the new lawn.
This guy. That's why he thinks parades are so much fun.
Right. Dude, I think about gardening. Like, if I'm planting something new, switching out a pot, like, I understand that part. But doing that whole, like, putting the holes in your own lawn and seeding it and all that stuff just seems like such a chore. Like, I don't want to do that at all.
It's so rewarding. I like being out there. Yep.
All right, if you're having a baby, it's a very exciting moment for you. Scary, but exciting. Just remember that no matter how excited you are, no one is more excited than the grandparents. New grandparents are way more excited than new parents. It is known. And now grandma baby showers are a thing. They are being thrown more and more. More posts are going up of grandparents saying, at my work, my coworkers surprised me with a cake for my grandma shower. And people are actually having grandma showers because when you think about it, the grandparents, they're stoked, just as stoked, if not more so, than the parents that a baby's coming. So why not celebrate them, too?
And if you're lucky enough to have a grandparent that lives near you and is still capable enough to help out,
I will throw you a million parties.
It is... I don't have that, sadly, because everyone's on the East Coast in my family. But when I have these friends, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna go out. We'll leave them." Grandparents are coming over.
Yeah,
they love it.
I have that. I'm lucky enough. Yeah, it's great.
And it's like, my mom picks him up 3 times a week from school. I'm like, what?
Well, it's got to be life changing, and I don't think the people that get that even appreciate how unbelievable that is.
Well,
but that,
and
that
I
seems like
understand how it can be annoying, where your family is always there. Your mom maybe feels like she can walk into your house at any time, drop of a hat. But yeah, I think the benefit of that is way, like the pros are way more than the cons there. All right, if you're already failing at your New Year's resolution, don't feel bad. There's a nice mantra that you might want to pick up from one of the most successful heavy smokers in the world, a Mr. Sean Penn, who pledges that he will never quit smoking and that he loves it. And that if you want to avoid cancer, all you have to do is not stress about getting cancer.
I don't try to quit anymore. I love it. I don't recommend it for anybody, but I love it. Find something you love and let it kill you. That's not me. That's Bukowski. That's another mantra that gets rid of stress. And without stress, you can't get cancer.
Is that true?
Yeah. It's like nitroglycerin, the stress and the carcinogen. We'll put heart disease on the shelf for now.
So there he goes. Find something you love and let it kill you.
They do
He also added this.
Cancer schmancer. Also a good point. They do say that the number one indicator of early death is it's stress. It's all of this, like what they call toxic stress.
Yeah,
and
but
that
I
is
was
the
looking
people
this up because I was like, wait, is he right?
Yeah, you can smoke
Can
all
I
you
start
want,
smoking?
as long as you're doing it in a stress-free environment. Like all the cigarettes on the beach you can handle.
Yeah, but the thing is, the more you smoke, the more stressed out you become. It's like it actually, you do it to de-stress, but it gives you this little quick thing that makes you feel better for like 10 minutes, and then you go right back to being stressed again. When I was smoking more, I felt way more anxious and stressed than when I didn't smoke as much.
Well, Sean Penn's been doing
never
it
stop.
for a while.
That's why
right.
you don't stop.
That's right. He's attempted and failed to quit pretty much every week I've known her.
Yep.
That's
Including this week.
It's a new year, huh? That should have been your forced resolution. Lots to get to next hour on the show. If you'd like to see the Foo Fighters, be caller 20 right now. 800-520-1067. Those tickets next.
HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Just after 9 o'clock on a Wednesday, we are Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ. Get that out of the way, and now let's give you some tickets to go see Foo Fighters. Breaking Foo Fighters news, Foo's news earlier this morning. Pat Smear injured himself while gardening. Omar broke down that injury in depth.
Uh-huh.
It's funny. You try to
Lost a lot of listeners there.
Try to have a sports conversation with Omar. He checks out in 11 seconds. But, boy, someone hurts themselves gardening. He's got a lot of takes, a lot of hot takes.
I mean, that just all continued during that song. I was
the
like,
entire song
fascinating.
was Omar explaining to Allie how she's not stomping her grass right or something.
I got to stomp it. I didn't stomp it before.
Just lightly.
So
Stupid birds will eat the grass
Pat
seed.
Smear is out, and don't worry because you got Beck or you have one of the guitarists. St. Vincent is stepping in. The Foo Fighter show will continue, and we get you in, especially if your name is Camila.
Is it?
Hello?
Hi, you're caller 20.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. My heart's beating so fast. I've never won anything ever.
Put the phone up to your heart so we can hear that.
I don't think you can.
Let me see.
Ooh. I think that's a condition.
That could be
Got
clogged.
really silent.
All right, well, slow down on the
Do
bass.
your crotch.
No, that doesn't show us
that
anything.
beating?
Oh.
Hey, Camila, congratulations. You will be at the Foo Fighter show at the Forum on January 14th, and thank you for waking up with KROQ.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Good to talk to you, and hold on. You'll have another chance to win some tickets coming up with Sluggo, and that'll be happening at noon today, and then again at 3, and then again at 6. Oh, hold on. Oh, she sounds...
That's her vagina.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds on. That sounds right. Okay, healthy stuff. All right, hold
Very
on one
excited.
second. Glad we could make that an incredibly uncomfortable experience for all parties involved. This hour on the show, if your plan involves getting healthier or at least getting more physically fit this year, you're going to want to hear what the robots have to say about that. More and more people are turning to AI to help them figure out how they can get in shape for 2026. We'll do some man versus machine and figure out if humanity stands a chance against the robots next.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to...
stand a chance in this AI world. We have very little artificial intelligence on this show, even less human intelligence, but we will still attempt to figure out if us as humans can answer questions that most people are now turning to AI for. And if you have a workout plan in place or anything at all that involves getting into better shape this year, this is the month that most people decide to try to start things, and then I think they all quit by the end of the month, I believe. But maybe
I was at the gym yesterday, and it was already thinning out.
Thinning out already, yeah. People decide, in theory, it's great, and then the reality is not easy. So more and more people are turning to AI to be their personal trainers, to put them on a workout plan. They have had no luck with humans. They've turned to robots, and that's where we step in. It's time for man versus machine. First question. Allie, you will be representing humans.
Ah, damn.
AI will be representing robots. We said to AI, if you want to join a gym, you'd like to work out at a gym, but you don't want to pay for it. You want to get involved in a free. What is the best way to get involved so you could work out at a gym for free?
Right in my wheelhouse.
There's no better human on the planet than you to answer this. So I give you first, you get the first opportunity, but then the robot will give us their response.
I give you not one, not two, but three different methods that you can use, Klein. First, you want to try all the free trials possible. You can free trial it for a while to every single gym, create new email addresses. That'll get you by for about 6 months.
Seems like that's the workout right there, just setting up all those email addresses.
You got a bunch of them, and you can develop a network of people with different phone numbers. If they need a phone number, sometimes that'll get you. Then you want to go to your hotel gyms. Because if you go up there, 9 times out of 10, there's one random guy working out in there. He'll open the door for you, and you can get a free workout easy that way as well.
Wouldn't you think after a while they would start realizing you're not staying at the hotel? Most people don't stay at hotels for weeks on end.
The people that work there do not care. You're walking in, you're just going straight to the elevator. And if you ask them where the gym is, they're happy to tell you. Finally, once you've exhausted all those efforts, get a shirt that says Equinox. Get a shirt that says 24-hour fitness. Anything that looks like you work at those gyms, you walk in, and everyone will assume that you work there.
All right, Allie gave 3 answers to this question. What is the best way?
I got more if you want them.
I bet you do. The sad part is Allie's tried all of these things. This is what AI said when we said, what is the best way to join a gym for free?
Working out at a gym completely free can be tricky, but there are legit ways to do it, or at least get very close. Try to work there even very part-time, even a few hours a week of front desk or new client signups will score you unlimited free workouts. And if you befriend other coworkers, you can quit and still use your new connections to get in.
Well,
that seems
similar. Like a lot of work, but
it's similar to what you said. Try to get hired at a gym, even at a very, very limited capacity something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do whatever.
And then quit and maintain the connections.
Make friends with a few people and then say, that does seem like a little bit of effort. Allie's is just buy a shirt. But I feel like after a while, I think they would look at you, some big fat guy walking around wearing an Equinox shirt, and I think they'd be
he
like...
doesn't look like a yoga instructor.
That's his equator.
What is that guy doing?
Well, my other method was that you go into the locker room and steal someone's scan card, but that's kind of illegal.
All right. I guess point 1 goes to human. Good job, Allie.
Thanks.
You got us a point. All right, next question goes to DJ Omar Khan.
Yep.
Who takes his physical fitness very seriously. He's chugging gallons of water, but he does fluctuate in weight all the time.
You're more of a home gym guy, right?
I am. Yep.
Did you call him gay? What did you call him? A home what?
He's got a homo gym.
All right. So here's the question, Omar. A serious question. What is the best way to get 6-pack abs? Now, a lot of people say that is the ultimate definition of I'm in shape, I've got abs.
That takes years to accomplish.
All right. Well, we asked the robot, and the robot gave us an answer. But what is your answer if you want to accomplish 6-pack abs?
Listen, this is going to be the easiest way, and it's just going to save you so much time and anguish and energy. What you're going to do is that you're going to hop in your little car, you're going to drive down to East LA, and you're going to find one of these lowrider places where they airbrush the Virgin Mary on the hoods of these. Or, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then you're going to ask the guy, hey, I don't want you to airbrush my hood. I don't want you to do this mural thing or whatever, but I want you to airbrush some 6-pack abs on my stomach.
That's
Boom,
a great idea.
Done.
That's like buying one of those funny shirts at the Venice Beach Boardwalk.
Yeah.
That has the 6-pack abs right
Those
there
have fooled me.
on the giant, shirt. That person
That guy's ripped.
Moo is ripped. All right. Omar says, go get a guy to airbrush your abs, and voila, problem solved. This is what AI said.
Getting a visible 6-pack is mostly about reducing body fat while building your core. The reality is you already have ABS, they are just covered by fat. So eat slightly smaller portions at every meal and stop snacking. I'm talking to you, Klein.
Wait a minute. What? Why are you talking to me, Klein? You're talking to everyone, not just me.
No, I think
Smaller
he knows
portions.
where to direct his attention.
Hey, Johnny always says at the gym, he says, abs are not made in the gym, they're made in the kitchen or something like that. He says something.
Damn right, bro.
What's your line? You say it's stupider than that, but what do you say?
I said abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym.
Well, okay, so pretty much same level.
Why
of
are they
stupid.
made in the kitchen?
Because it's about what you eat as opposed to just like spot.
I see.
Yeah, if you just stop eating completely, eventually you'll develop
I was
six-packs.
like, how hard do I have to saute
Jesus,
to get abs?
To lift the heaviest saucepans, just keep lifting them. All right, so that point, God, that's tough. I mean, I think the robot gave a real, like an actual answer. Omar's.
Hey, Omar gave a real answer.
Dude, yeah, and it would work.
Yeah, but your
instantly.
first shower, your
For
six
3 or
pack's
5
gone.
days.
All right, moving on. It will come down to this now, and it's
Tattoo it on.
sad to say that our last line of defense in humanity is Jake the Nerd. And this is a question that I think is a killer for most people when they are trying to get in shape at the beginning of a new year, and that is motivation. We asked AI what is the best way to stick to your plan and stay motivated. We will let humanity answer first, and then AI. Jake, if you have a plan, we don't want to talk you out of it. No one wants to be a quitter. What is the best way to stay motivated?
Whatever fitness goal you have, make small in-between goals, like week to week, that are very attainable. That, and then go to a gym where there are a lot of hot people.
Okay. Go to a place around hot people, because that's motivating.
That way you can get some eye candy even though you're not eating candy.
Right.
You can come
All
back
right.
to that ass.
This is what the robot said. Same question.
Staying motivated to work out isn't about having endless willpower, it's about setting things up so motivation isn't required. Most people quit because they aim too high. Set the bar low, like when you decided to listen to this radio show.
Okay, that's a little too much information. Thank you.
He makes a good point.
So, similar to what Jake said,
Small attainable goals.
Small goals. Get the feeling of accomplishing them. Don't overdo it and say, I'm going to the gym 5 days a week.
And hot asses.
Hot asses and very medium level goals. Beautifully
And medium
said.
asses.
Medium asses. All right, well, there you have it. This one goes to human. Hey, look at that. Humans. We beat the robot. Take that, robot. Quick break. Back in a moment with some import, export, and much more next on KROQ.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Someone get in the best. Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
Allie did some international travel over the holiday, and she said that she discovered quite a few things in the different countries she was in and wanted to decide if we should import these things or keep them exactly where they are. And I don't even know, because you've been very tight-lipped about this, but these are things that you saw in real life, in practice, and you said either, wow, this would make America better, or this should probably stay exactly where it is.
Yeah, and it's not the obvious, like, no tipping, because that was something where in Europe, you don't really tip.
Oh, you probably thrived
Oh
in
my
that
God.
world.
They show you 70 euros, it's 70 euros. They charge your card, they say sign it. There's no happy, sad tip screen, none of that crap. Feels amazing. But I'm not going to go there because that's obvious. I'm going to go with little things that I noticed in a few different countries. And I've gathered 3 that I believe, 1 major one, 2 smaller ones that I think we can import into the United States.
I want to quickly just say anything that involves no tipping would be great in this country. I had a embarrassing yesterday. I rarely do it, but I hit skip tip because
What were you buying?
I was just picking up picking up one little kids meal at a chicken place, and I just usually I'll throw $1 in. This particular time, I had bought food there earlier and tipped, and I just added one additional thing. So I skipped, and then the person said to me, and I quickly did skip and then flipped the screen around, and the person goes, "Oh man, my computer just glitched. What did you do in the question?"
Oh, no.
And I had to look at him in the face and go, "I said
Skip."
I said skip." I was so humiliated. But then I was like, earlier when I ordered my food, I did tip.
Yeah,
So, but
you know
I didn't
what's
say
great
that.
too is if you go to another country that doesn't tip, and you do tip for anything like luggage or something, they seem like you are a Rockefeller. It's like, oh my God, you're overly generous. Thank you so much. They're bowing their heads at you. So, no.
Big fan of the no tipping in Europe.
Yeah, of course. Here's what I noticed as soon as I got into any Airbnb or hotel. When you walk into the bathroom and you want to take a shower, you do your business, and then you open the curtain, and to your left side on the wall, there is a fully heated towel rack. I don't know why these have not already been imported into the United States. I know that some people probably in rich households have them already, but everywhere I was, not big, small, rich, middle class, whatever, everybody had a heated towel rack so that when you take that towel off the rack, it is cozy, it is dry, it is warm. And then even if you have that occasional thing that you don't want to dry in the dryer, you put it on the heated towel rack and it toasts it up for you.
I have used a towel right out of the dryer before.
It's amazing.
It is an extra feeling of wow. That
yes.
It is rare.
And you feel fancy, even though it's not. I looked these things up. You can get them for like $100, which is not. I thought they were like thousands.
But let me ask you a question of the heated towel rack, because I don't know how it works. Is it constantly just on and keeping towels warm, or you turn it on before you get in the shower?
No, it's on. So it's just always on.
I have a question. How does it heat the whole towel?
It couldn't possibly, right?
Well, there's like little rungs on it, so it's hanging over the main rung, but then it's kind of draped over the whole rack. So the whole rack is heating the towel, and
is it
it's
battery powered.
You can. I think most of them were plugged into the wall, like through the wall circuit. You know, you could probably just plug it into a socket, but most of them were installed into the wall.
It's got to be a fire hazard. It's got to be.
I don't care.
If you're paying $100 for a thing that's keeping the towels are very flammable as is, just sitting there.
Yeah, but here's the great thing is that
for you
once
to bring
you use
this
it, you
up
can
on the
put
anniversary of the fires, Allie, shame on you. Shame on you.
Well, I think that it's also going to be a health thing because you think about an old, wet, musty towel that's just sitting there musty. It's going to spread bad bacteria and things like this. You put it right back on that little towel rack.
There's no way
it
it's
makes
hot
it drier.
I don't think it's going to dry it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to build like some sort of weird like mold.
No, I put some wet things on that towel rack, and they were nice and dry and cozy within an hour or two.
Allie claims Europe has fully embraced warming towel racks. They're everywhere you go, which is I do think they have better bathroom situations in general. Other places,
big time.
The toilets that play music and they the heated. They people just like heat, heated towels, heated toilet seat, wash your ass.
Yeah.
It's all right there.
So the other thing that I noticed, and this is mainly in Germany. Every place that I went, every picture that I saw of a bedroom had two comforters side by side. It was not one comforter that covers the entire bed. It was, we understand that there is more than one person sleeping in this bed. You're probably going to fight over the covers. Let's eliminate this problem and have two single comforters right next to each other. It kind of looks like it's laying on top of the bed like a sleeping bag almost, but it's a little comforter, and you just unwrap it, put yourself under the comforter, and both of you are sleeping cozily. And Germans believe that this has solved the sleep divorce problem.
But you're still under. What about the blankets and sheets?
There's no sheet. There's no other sheets. You're just sleeping under one comforter. Yes.
I read somewhere that the comforter is like one of the grossest things. Like when it comes down to Airbnbs or motels, hotels.
I don't care.
Yeah, the sheets are supposed to be a barrier of filth. That's the idea.
Put it on the towel rack. It'll disinfect.
But not every country even has that top sheet. I think in the UK, too, they feel that top sheet is useless because it pretty much is.
I agree with the concept of a side. I know it's like a step away from a full sleep divorce, but
they're not heavy, just light comforter.
I have separate. I mean, mostly because my wife stacks up 11 blankets on top of her every night, and I've got to fend for myself, or else I would sweat to death. But I have my own comforter I sleep with, and it's great.
It great?
Yeah, it's great. There's no more tug of war. There's no more fighting for anything. I think for a while someone invented one that it was like a tearaway. So it looks like a big one.
That seems wasteful.
But during the night.
So you guys cover up with the comforter? You guys don't use blankets?
I only use one. That's all I use is one comforter, lightweight. She's got probably 14 blankets.
And this was every bed. I think this is their mentality: is you don't need multiple blankets. You just need like places that I would sit. There was never like a blanket. There weren't blankets everywhere like there are here. Here, I feel like everyone's just blankets, blankets, blankets at all times. Every couch has got a million blankets on it.
So, all right, I'm a big fan of importing the dual comforters. Let's move past the old school mentality of one giant blanket that a couple shares, because that never works out.
Yeah.
I do like, in theory, the heated towel rack thing.
Yeah, it's great. I'm telling you, once you live it, you're like, why is not every household?
Or just do what I've done, which is run down the hall naked to your dryer, and when you forgot to grab a towel before the shower.
Rich people now are getting heated tile floors in their bathrooms. I don't know why a heated towel rack is not in every single place.
Well, when it gets uncomfortably into the low 70s here in Southern California, we must make sure our floors are heated.
And then here's the big thing. And I know that a lot of people are going to say this is going to be stupid and it's going to come, but I had the opportunity for the first time ever to drive the Autobahn where there is no speed limit. And I went the fastest I've ever gone. I believe I got up to 115 miles an hour.
With your kid in the car?
With my kid in the car.
Nice.
Not in a car
What are you
seat.
doing?
Nice.
And
you know that's dangerous, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing, Omar. In other countries, it's not. It was not a big deal.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, there's no way I'm going to drive that fast.
When you say
Everybody's
there's no
gonna
speed limit, they have signs that say question mark, question mark, question mark?
No, they have, the freeway has certain speed limits on it. It'll say, it's all in kilometers per hour, so I have no idea what it means anyway.
There probably was a speed limit, and stupid Allie had no idea what it meant.
No. And then eventually...
50 km, that must mean warp speed.
They're like, this crazy woman. Then there is a big circle, a gray circle, with a line through it. And when you reach that area, there is no speed limit. And everybody there knows that when you're in the left lane, you are going very, very fast, and you're not in the left lane unless you want to go very fast.
And you saw other cars also going 150
oh my God,
miles
120, 130, yes, going so fast with full families in the car and everything.
Oh.
And I was in the left lane going fast, and then as soon as a car comes behind you that wants to pass you, you need to get over immediately. And everybody knows to get over. And that's the thing. When you have no speed limit, everybody they focus up. They understand, hey, we're all in this together. We want to get somewhere fast. So people pay attention more. They're more courteous to each other. Everyone's not lane changing a million times because there is a code. There's an understanding that this is how the freeway works.
3 big imports that Allie discovered on her trip to Europe.
My fourth one was smoking.
Smoking
Bring that
everywhere.
back.
They do like to smoke
I saw
everywhere.
a woman holding a toddler and smoking. It's great.
Well, that is the thing over there that's amazing is that all the things that are, quote, very unhealthy here, butter and smoking.
Oh, no stigma around any of it.
Yeah, it's like that's all they do. They just constantly, it's like, let me go ahead and have a croissant and wash it down with a cigarette.
Huh. Why doesn't that baby have a cigarette?
And they're all skinny and stuff.
I know.
Makes no sense. There you have it. Some import-exports. We are Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ. And we have more show after Strokes last night on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. If you're new to the show, nice to meet you. You can find us on YouTube where you're streaming there right now, and this will prove it.
Need a visual? Klein Alley Show is now streaming on YouTube. Watch the dumpster fire live each and every morning on KROQ's YouTube page. Viewer discretion advised. KROQ. You had me at banger. You had me at banger.
Alley Show. In a moment, Postmaster Johnny will be entering the studio for a lightning round of Johnny Doesn't Know. One question stands between you and amazing or at least average prizes. If you'd like to get in on that, you can call us now at 800-520-1067. And also, he will be trying his second type of alcohol. That is his forced New Year's resolution that he will be drinking every day during dry January and beyond. He tried tequila yesterday for the very first time. And did he say it was the first time? One of the few times he tried
it was his first shot ever.
First shot of tequila.
I think he's tasted tequila.
It messed him up good. So today was supposed to be wine day, but I think he accidentally is bringing in a bottle of that appears to be whiskey instead. So, Johnny, you know that's not wine you've brought in here. That's whiskey. Do you know the difference?
Where it's not wine, but
you do know that.
Yeah, I brought whiskey.
Can we let him sip it? I feel bad.
Yeah, you don't have to do a shot of whiskey. You can you could just sip it.
You.
Eventually, we'll find something that you're into, and we're going to try all the drinks because Johnny's not really a drinker, so he'll be trying Long Island iced teas and margaritas and White Russians and
all the phases that we had as beginning drinkers.
Think about every phase you had. You're like, oh, it's my aftershock years. Oh, this is my St. Ides years. Like Johnny's going to get to all of them. Eventually, Ali said next week he's going to have 240s taped to his hands when he comes in here.
Edward 40 hands. I remember those days.
Johnny, whenever you're ready. To try your...
and Klein, you know what he's drinking? This is our favorite.
That's the Jameson Cold Brew. I think they discontinued that. If you can find a bottle, please get it. I'll pay you for it.
This is good stuff. Cold brew whiskey.
Yeah, the Jameson Cold Brew, where they have actually mixed coffee. I think they aged the whiskey in like coffee ground barrels or something like that. It's
delicious.
Great.
So does this mean it's like expired? Is it fresh to drink?
It's not expired. Whiskey, I hate to break it to you.
You think it's because it's aged?
It's past its prime.
Oh, is it one of those things where it's like it gets better with age? Oh,
That's right.
Duh.
That's right. Very expensive bottle of whiskey could be very, 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 very old. So Johnny's giving himself a little. You can just sip it. You don't have to throw that back. Johnny is first time ever having. This is your first time having whiskey ever?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you're going to like it any more than you like the tequila because it's similarly strong. But
we're going to make him do like gin and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's going to try them all.
Should I pour out a little bit then, or is this okay?
You can just have whatever you want.
Okay.
You sip it, try it. There's Johnny's trying whiskey now for the first time. Whenever you're ready, Johnny. Here he goes. This is Johnny's forced resolution. He's a drinker now.
Okay, I'll do a little more.
You're shaking.
I'm nervous. It tastes like coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate coffee.
Oh, really? That's the problem? It's pretty strong, though, right? For not a fan?
It burns.
Yeah.
Why do these burn?
Is it weird that I feel jealous?
I'm looking at him
burns.
right now, and I'm going like, man, I wish that was my forced resolution. I would love to be drinking right now.
Would you like some?
No, it's okay. That's yours. You can have that. Yeah, leave the bottle. I'll leave the bottle.
Yeah,
All
leave the bottle.
So, Johnny, day number 2 of forced drinking, and whiskey you like more or less than tequila.
This one's more tolerable.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's because it's coffee. Even though I hate coffee, it tastes more like a normal drink, kind of.
Well, think about when you first started drinking, Klein. You wanted to kind of mask the taste of alcohol. That was when you were having like caramel apple flavored Smirnoff and stuff like that. So I bet he likes that it's covering up the alcohol taste.
Yeah, by the time we get to a vodka mixed with Capri Sun and Zimas, you'll be loving life. Let's get into it. It's time for one question now in the Johnny Doesn't Know lightning round.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, your possible categories in this round of Johnny Doesn't Know are global stock markets, palindromes, 18th century poets, the periodic table, and cheese. Is there a category that you hope that you end up with?
Can we do cheese?
All right. I will give you a question in the category of cheese, and Aaron from Orange will have the opportunity to play this round of Johnny Doesn't Know. It's only one question. Aaron, will Johnny know or not know the answer to this question? This is a question Johnny. In the category of cheese. This is the name, Johnny, of the protective blanket surrounding the outside of your cheese. Will Johnny know this?
No.
No.
No way.
No way. Johnny, there's usually something. It's a protective something that
you seem very perplexed.
Protects the outside of your cheese.
You're like, is there?
He says you will not know. He said hard no is his first response. I know you are hammered right now off of your...
Now I feel cold. I feel cold inside of my throat and chest now.
Right.
Yesterday was burning hot. Right now I feel cold and I'm a little scared because I'd never felt that.
You didn't have enough to really have any effect, I hope.
Yeah, there's zero.
Okay.
You're a large person.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. If you don't want to drink it, we're not going to force you to drink. But
oh, thank you.
You just have to drink every day. We didn't say how much.
Yeah, you don't have to try.
Binge drink every day.
You have to drink every day. But if you finish the bottle, for the better. Okay. All right, Johnny. This one question stands between this fine man and a prize, Aaron. And it is, what is the, quote, protective blanket surrounding the outside of your cheese called? There's a name for it.
Well, I only eat Kraft Singles, the little cheese that comes in the individual wrapper. And I know that's called the cellophane because I would accidentally eat that sometimes.
All right, so Johnny's going to
shows.
say...
Yeah, sorry.
And by sometimes, he means every time. So you're going to say cellophane.
Cellophane.
Cello what?
Cellophane.
No,
Cellophane.
I should have just asked him what it's called. He would have gotten that wrong, too.
Wow.
All right, Aaron, congratulations. Rind, Johnny. It's called
rind.
The rind.
I said cellophane, the thing that comes packaged
know what you
in
said.
You know what you said.
That's wrong.
Rind
what's a rind?
It's
a cheese rind.
It's like the blanket on the outside of the cheese. It's what protects the cheese. It's called the rind.
So not the wrapping packaging. You're talking about...
to be fair, I don't think Kraft Singles has a rind.
That's just called pesticides.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. Well, Aaron, congratulations. This has been Johnny Doesn't Know. It's a one-and-done lightning round. Hold on for your prize. Quick break. Back with your ADD news and more show after this.
Klein Alley Show.
The world-famous Klein Alley Show. KROQ. KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Yesterday in the ADD News, Alley reported that there is a very scary statistic out there that Karens have been replaced by Jessicas. And that if your name is Jessica, you are probably the new Karen of 2026. Well, that has really fired a lot of people up, and I would like to play this message for you before we get into your new ADD News right now.
Hi, I'm listening to the podcast right now, and I just had to call about this new claim that Jessicas are the new Karens. Me, myself, being a Jessica, I feel personally attacked, especially because I just literally left H&M right now asking to speak to the manager because they wouldn't accept my bra returns. But seriously, though, being a Jessica is a real curse, and I just want to give a shout-out to the nurse who derailed my parents for naming me a traditional Mexican name and went with Jessica. Wow. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening in 87, but I guess it was the year of us Jessicas because I've never, ever been the only Jessica at work or at school, and seems like the curse continues with this whole new Karen business. But we did.
All right, that Jessica right there, was unable to return her bra to H&M, and she feels personally attacked, which is a very popular phrase used by all Jessicas these days.
It's funny because Jessica is now such a specific thing, but Jennifers are still safe.
Still safe.
Still such a generic name, though. Jessica, Jennifer, and also Allison was a very popular name in the 80s.
Well, you have made sure to mush that, I'm sure. Let's get into this, your news, and we'll figure out what other name Allie will curse next.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I'll start by cursing Mickey Rourke. We've fallen for a scam or two in our day. It happens to the best of us or to the dumbest of us. And one of the worst ones that you can fall for is a charity scam. And according to Mickey Rourke, the GoFundMe raising money for him to keep him in his home is a scam. He said, don't donate. It is... I guess for him right now, he's $60,000 behind in his rent, and he was served an eviction notice. This is all according to the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe was asking for $100,000 to help him, and it was almost at its goal. It almost got to $100,000 when the whole thing got paused because Mickey himself came forward and said, I had nothing to do with this. Please do not donate.
Questions rising tonight after actor Mickey Rourke said he is not asking fans for financial help.
If I needed money, I wouldn't ask for no charity. I'd rather stick a gun up my ass and pull the trigger.
Oh, man. That is some message.
That's great.
Isn't the GoFundMe, most of them aren't the people that really in need, aren't like their friends and family. So this could still be
someone
for
who
him.
has his interests,
Right.
yes. And that's
Yeah.
what the person who created it is speaking out.
A passionate reaction to this GoFundMe titled Help Mickey Rourke Stay in His Home. That fundraiser tonight raising more questions than money, with Rourke calling it embarrassing.
I would never ask strangers or fans or anybody for a nickel. I mean, that's not my style.
But Rourke's manager, Kimberly Hines, told The Hollywood Reporter that she
I'm
set
taking
up the GoFundMe
10% of the GoFundMe. Just want to make this clear. I'm his manager.
Classic.
I get 10% of all GoFundMe.
Still in 15.
It's in the contract.
73-year-old actor, saying it's clear he didn't understand the implications.
Don't give any money, and if you gave money, get it back.
So the manager is saying, I created it, and it was in his best interest, and he misunderstood the whole point of the thing. So
Right.
now I imagine her going, hey, Mickey, I'm going to send up a GoFundMe for you. And he's probably like, all right.
How do you misunderstand?
Well,
He doesn't know what GoFundMe is.
Yeah.
Part of his post, he was like, I don't even know what this website is or what it does.
He knows in his statement. He tells you what it is. He's like, I don't need money. I don't want your money. That's
well,
what
now
GoFundMe is.
that it's happening and he realizes what's going on, he's like, this isn't what I want. This isn't, no, please, I don't want to ask anybody for money.
This is very similar to that story that came out a few weeks ago that Kevin Spacey was like living in random hotels, and everyone was all like, oh, the guy doesn't have a house. And then he kind of came up and he's like, well, yeah, I am in hotels, and they're nice hotels, and I'm fine. And it wasn't like I'm living in...
Oh,
you know,
he said I'm fine?
I thought he came out with some sort of a statement that said this was like a great exaggeration. And I think that people have a hard time accepting the fact that whoever the, person was that used to be at the top riding high, Mickey Rourke was just the star. What was it, The Wrestler? What was the movie? It was like a few years ago. It was
Yeah,
like
The Wrestler.
Yeah, it was like a
That was a long time ago.
It was a big,
It was more than a couple years
big deal, though. I mean...
well, and I think he admitted, hey, I've gone wrong in my life in the past, and I'm trying to make up for that now. That's my responsibility. That's my
I also
issue.
think The Wrestler was critically acclaimed, but I don't think it did big numbers at the box office.
Got it.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
That's good movie.
I'm sure it was critical.
I'm sure
I did
his
hear a lot
manager
about
hoped it was better.
I believe it. I believe it.
Here's a new side hustle that you could possibly get involved in. You could get paid to close Waymo doors. This is a growing issue for robo-taxis in general, because if you don't fully close the door, if you leave or if you end up canceling the ride, whatever, if it's even a little bit ajar, the Waymo will not move. And this needs to be fixed because it can impede traffic. It's not like if it stops for a second, double park somewhere, it's allowed to stay there for an extended period. But if the door is not all the way closed, it's not operational. It's just going to stay not operational. So now Waymo is paying gig workers in LA between $20 and $24 an hour to rescue driverless taxis by just going to it and closing the door and then leaving.
Similar to the job where you could pick up those dead scooters all over the roads and charge them up.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
and
would
you
pay
see
to do
those
that.
pickup trucks full of dead scooters.
Right, and this...
But then I think people were robbing the trucks.
It does feel like the Waymo should figure out a way. I mean, the thing can drive itself.
Yeah.
It should be able to figure out how to close its own door. That seems like the simplest of the things. It can drive itself on the freeway.
Yeah, but...
That shouldn't be that hard to be like, put some code in where it can close. The door can be shut by itself.
But the car doesn't know what's going on. It can't. It shouldn't just shut the door if there's an emergency or if there's somebody. If there's some situation where
ban them.
Well, listen.
No, don't ban them. I like them.
This is why it's so crazy that we have the technology of a driverless car, which would have seemed crazy a few years ago, and now we see them every day, and yet we still need a human to go and close the door. It's like...
Ha-ha, robots.
It's like asinine.
We still have arms.
We still need our brute strength to shut that door.
You know what, too, is you don't even need an arm. Sometimes you just need a good hip.
Yeah, you just got to shove your ass into it.
Yeah,
That's what
if
it's
I
all
get a
about.
good ass shove, I can close that door perfectly. And then finally, Girl Scout cookie season is just around the corner, and they have announced the new flavor.
It is Girl Scout cookie season. The newest cookie just revealed tonight. They're calling them Explore Mores. It's a Rocky Road ice cream-inspired sandwich cookie packed with chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond-flavored cream. The Girl Scouts say the name Explore Mores is inspired by the spirit of exploration at the heart of every Girl Scout.
I'm going to eat it all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Allie explored more when she was a Girl Scout as well.
Oh, I sure did. I wanted to explore even more.
I believe that. All right.
And it was a rocky road.
And once again, no knock on the Girl Scouts, but they had
exploring.
They had their marshmallow. They had literally a s'more cookie.
I think Rocky Road, the flavor, is so overrated.
It was a few years ago, and then they pulled it away, and now they're kind of coming back with a very similar flavor profile. We get into a brand new hour of the show next, KROQ.
I'm not like them.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah. Just after 10 o'clock, Klein Alley Show continues. If you need us, phones, 800-520-1067. Call, text, interact with the show. Instagram, Klein Alley Show, and YouTube. We are streaming live there right now. If you want to see the new and not-so-improved look of the show, so many messages on the GOAT line, concerns about my physical appearance, understand more than normal. And, there's always been concerns, Allie, if you think about all of us really on the show. whenever any of us, I mean, when Jake shaved his head or Blind Charlie cut Jake's hair, everyone said Jake looked like he was literally dying and sickly.
I still get DMs about it.
You've done a million things, Allie, where you've come in here feeling great about yourself. You got yourself like the Rachel cut, or you've tried to cut your own hair. You've been made fun of. There was the time you were Diclops, where you had the
I
swollen
had that weird thing on my
pink.
eye.
We've had no shortage of physical ailments that have all made us appear different.
But none as big as yours.
Yeah, this thing that I've got going on now is not great. It was an attempt to fix a thing that happened 10 years ago so I could try to breathe during the show. Now I'm not really breathing better, and I look like a freak. But some people are concerned that now this is a new trend that I have. Listen to this, Ellie.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm listening to the podcast from January 5th and listening to Klein talk about his surgery, and I'm a little bit worried that Klein is going to Hollywood like Howard Stern. He's getting nose jobs. He's getting some of his ribs removed for God knows what perverted reason.
Not true.
And, I mean, what? He's going to stop working? I mean, he already doesn't come to work on Fridays. Okay. So what is he going to do? Go down to 3 days, work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays?
Great idea.
Hollywood Klein is all I'm worried about.
Well, you don't have to
See you
worry.
guys.
I didn't have any ribs removed, and I was told that everything will look normal again in 3 to 6 months.
Were you told that about by your Aura ring?
By my Aura ring, which already has stopped working. My Aura ring asked me if I was moving the other day, which is not a good sign.
It asked you.
Yeah.
Are you dead?
Yeah, it said, are you in some sort of recovery mode? And I was like, nope, just living my life right there.
You don't. What you don't see is that Klein got a nose job not for cosmetic reasons.
No,
both
clearly.
nose jobs he's gotten.
The opposite.
Yeah, it's really made everything
In
look
fact,
a whole lot worse.
Allie, I looked at pictures of the last 10 years ago when I got all the septum taken out. It's going to be hard to believe. I actually looked much worse after that because I was so much more swollen, but I just don't think we had YouTube. There was no YouTube on, so I could at least hide in the shadows of my own shame.
Yeah, only I saw that recovery
Right. Oh, just
process.
Allie got to watch that, and that's where Allie actually recorded this song, actually. Hold on. It's an opportunity for us to play this song that we were unable to play for a long time, but this was, I believe, the song you wrote about my swollen monster face. Do you remember that?
This was after the initial surgery.
So here we go. This was written by Allie the first time I tried to attempt to start breathing.
His swollen face.
His swollen monster face.
His big fat face.
It's worse than Nancy Grace.
His swollen face.
Bigger than outer space.
That swollen face.
His swollen monster face.
I gotta write a new one.
And somehow my swollen monster face was still better than what I'm currently dealing with.
There's got to be pictures of this somewhere.
The monster face? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's got to be. We'll
I remember
track
you
this down.
sent me some after pictures.
Allie screwed me good yesterday, and I will explain that next on KROQ.
Time stood still.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show.
All right, go on. Why?
Oh, it's the other version.
He's resting monster face.
His monster face.
Thank you.
It should be sprayed with mace.
His monster face.
So mean.
A visual disgrace.
His monster face.
He's got a monster face.
All right, well, thank you. My monster face. So Allie yesterday did a thing that is so rare of you, but I was so appreciative. And then, of course, once again, it screwed me. As I should have known from the very beginning it was too good to be true. And
Why is it too good to be true? My sister has been enjoying the benefits of this for weeks now. I thought I could pass the benefits on to you.
Allie said to me yesterday, hey, I've got access to all of the Hollywood movies because I'm in some sort of a union and I've got a code so you can watch all of the movies that aren't even out yet or they're still in theaters because it's time for the Hollywood elite to vote on what's good and what's crap.
Yeah, it's just the nominating. It's like you vote to nominate based on the movies that you're watching, so I get access to the movie library.
So I was bitching about how I feel like I've seen everything. I'm waiting for new stuff to come out. There's nothing out. Allie's like,
it came up because I was like, have you seen the new Housemaid movie with Sydney Sweeney? Because her boobs are everywhere in that movie.
It
wasn't like that Christy Boxer crap. This is like classic Sydney Sweeney, boobs, ass out.
She plays like a hot nanny or something.
Yeah.
I was all excited. Allie goes, I'll get you. I go, oh, would you go to the theaters for that? I thought about doing that. And she goes, no, I have a code. You can watch it at home. I got all excited. Spent most of my day thinking about this. Couldn't wait. And
I didn't realize you were so excited about it. I just thought it was a throwaway thing.
I even told my wife, I said, hey, you know, all those movies that aren't out yet, we'll have our pick tonight. Whatever we want. Even the kids, I was like, you want to see that new Wicked Good whatever? I got it. I got you covered.
The movie I wouldn't take it to?
Yeah, Wicked Good. Wicked Good.
That's Wicked Good.
I got all that. I got everything. And everyone's looking at me with such respect. Oh, you do? How do you have it all? Wow. Don't worry. I know people. I don't even say you. I know people, I said.
All I did was text you the app and the code, but I didn't know how serious you were about this, so I didn't want to
Why would I not be serious about the Sydney Sweeney thing, for starters?
Because I've given you a million other recommendations that you never even follow through on, so I just didn't think twice about it.
I knew exactly what would have happened last night is what happened. So I finally get excited. It's 9:30. I'm about to, start one of these things.
You're going to start a movie at 9:30?
Yeah.
Were you by yourself?
No. Wife was excited too. She was like, I'm going to shower. I said, great. Okay. We're going to go.
Everyone's starting Wicked for Good, a 3-hour movie
at
9:30?
Not that one. I said, we got our pick of all the other ones. We were going to watch the ping pong one that's out now.
Marty Supreme?
Yeah. I assume you had that one too. You said you had all of them.
Yeah, I have that one.
We were going to watch that, or I was going to do the Sydney Sweeney thing.
Yeah.
I was going to
So is this something you have to download a separate app for, or in your browser?
It is kind of confusing, Omar, because there's a specific app that you have. And I told him, I said, do you have Apple TV? Because the app I'm talking about is only you can't do it on your mobile.
Allie,
you can't do it on another device. It has to be on your Apple TV.
I'm not some old person that doesn't understand technology.
I know.
I understood. I downloaded the app.
But
I was
my
ready
sister
to go.
had trouble too. I had to help her with it.
Allie's giving me. I type in Allie's code. It's like a 6-digit code. 6, 4, 9. I'm like, here we go, baby. Here comes the good stuff. And of course, it says invalid code. And I go, God damn it!
You downloaded the wrong app.
No, I didn't, Allie, because I tried it again, and then you told me this morning that you believe that maybe you shared this because you don't have a lot of things to share with that people want.
I'm not supposed to share this code.
Right, of course you're not. So you shared it, and now they've probably
too many logins.
Yeah, you've probably been cut out of the union or whatever you're in. You're probably out now, to be honest.
I probably should have been cut out years ago, to be honest.
But I was so, and I was going to text you, and I was like, now it's 9:40. I've been trying this thing. I'm not going to wake you.
Yeah, you should have texted me.
I wasn't going to bother you about it, and the reality is, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I'm not going to bother you about it. I'm just going to complain about it endlessly the next day.
This is why you say I never take you up on any of your offers. It's because when I finally get excited about it. This is a real offer. I got the code. It is
a real offer. I'm telling you. The thing is, you don't want to listen to directions and you don't want to hear instructions. So I don't want to give you too much information because you don't want to read anything.
He's already tuned out. Just you talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
Right.
I was just reading this text that said, housemaid is really good, Klein. Boobs, boobs, boobs.
It really is boobs everywhere. And sex. A lot of sex.
I'll never know, though.
You will. Okay, I have to get the code thing figured out. I will fix it for you.
By the time you get me this code, all of these things are going to be readily available, streaming on Netflix.
I'm going to go home later today. I will go home and I will look at the exact app and I will send you all the information, but you have to listen to me.
818, as a union member, what Allie is doing is super illegal. Shame on you.
It is.
So, people are all upset about that.
Hey, I think everyone should be able to enjoy the movies.
We got to take a quick break. We continue with more show, shockingly, after this.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Can someone get in the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
The Wheel of Forced Resolutions has been brought back into the KROQ studios. Yesterday, we determined that in 2026, the resolution that Allie will be doing is learning a new language. And we have not, have you officially locked down Spanish? Because you were back and forth between Spanish and Mandarin.
No, I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to do Spanish. I already know a little bit of Spanish, and listeners have already been helping me. Today, I learned that a blanket is a cobija.
Juego golf. I play golf.
Well, there you go.
And I think that's the one that I could get the most use out of if I really, really lock in.
Allie will be attempting to offend people in their native tongue this year as she learns.
Mom! That's not right.
She's already clearly...
Lo siento about that.
She's already learned Jamaican, so what else could she possibly master? All right, so Allie's going to be learning a new language, and we learned that Postmaster Johnny will be drinking every day.
Oh, he's a mess.
And
how's he doing this morning?
Yeah, well, he had a little thimble full of whiskey earlier today, and he is... I've seen him 2 different times sit down and prop himself up against the wall. So yesterday he took a long-ass tequila nap after having 1 small shot of tequila.
Yeah, but I think it'll be fun to explore different types of alcohol, and eventually Johnny will, I think, learn to appreciate, but I don't think that he'll ever be a drinker.
So some of the biggest resolutions that people are making that they're starting this week or this month include new exercises, new side hustles, self-help in so many different ways, new hobby, people that are trying to, quote, get outdoors more. There's people that are attempting to do more charitable stuff, give back. A lot of things here, and we've put all new ones on the wheel for today. And today, I guess it's my turn and Jake's turn to figure out what will be our forced resolutions. And whoever fails first or quits first will have to do something that is usually incredibly embarrassing, painful, or both. So in a moment, the wheel will get spun, and we'll figure out exactly how 2026 will begin. And also, if you're a listener and don't have a resolution, you want one, yesterday we gave away some forced resolutions to listeners as well, so we're more than happy to help you if you need some direction as we enter this new year. Spin the wheel next, KROQ.
Okay, what is a succulent? What? A succulent. I don't know how to say the word.
Where?
Succulent? What is a succulent?
Succulent.
Succulent. What's a succulent?
Wheel of Forced Resolutions. Let's go ahead and give this thing a spin and figure out what things we'll be attempting to accomplish in 2026. If you are already off to your resolution or you already quit it, there's plenty of time to start another one. That's what we learned from Moist Joyce yesterday. You do it until it doesn't work anymore, and then you move on to something else. Or, as we learned from Man vs. Machine earlier today, just set the bar, set the expectations very low. Very easy, attainable goals, things you can stick with, and then...
you won't disappoint yourself.
Yeah, if your goal is like, I want to lose 1 pound in this entire year, that seems like something that you could do.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there is an option, Jake, and it could land on lose weight on the wheel. I don't think if you land on that, that's even a possibility at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been holding steady at my lowest for months now.
Right. So losing weight...
You should make him gain it back.
Well, you may have to do a respin, but we'll... Go ahead and get ready. It's time for the Wheel of Forced Resolutions. Here we go. You get to hold us accountable, by the way. And if we slip, maybe we're out in public. A lot of people, I wasn't allowed to drink, had eyes on me. You can always feel free to rat out people if they're not doing their resolution. And we have a listener that would like to start on the Wheel of Forced Resolutions. Sarah, hi, good morning. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs.
So you have no resolution that you set up for yourself, and now here we are, and you're feeling all left out into the first week of January?
Yes, I have major FOMO.
All right, and just out of curiosity, what things have you tried in the past? Anything work for you or no?
Really nothing.
Okay, great.
Right,
then
I
you're
like
a perfect candidate.
Whenever you're ready, Allie will spin the wheel on your behalf, and we will give you the forced resolution. Whatever we tell you, you will do, correct?
Yes.
All right, this is exciting. You will be... Oh, that's a good one. I really wanted Jake to get that one today. This is the one Allie had last year, and it's something people are attempting to do more. You will be reconnecting with old friends, so you need to go through all of those random numbers you have in your phone. We've all got tons of contacts we've collected. Just start calling people at random.
A lot of who is this, and then you have to explain it, and then, you do eventually catch up, and then you kind of leave the conversation saying, hey, we should hang out more or talk more, and it usually never happens.
Yeah, you never will, but it's an opportunity for you to start going through and either deleting contacts, but first you call them one final time to say, I just wanted to reconnect, all right?
Sounds good. I'm going to call them and block them.
Call them and block them. It's a beautiful.
Great way to reconnect.
That's a beautiful message as we get into the new year. All right, Jake, you want me to spin first or you want to go?
You go first.
Is there anything that you're really hoping it's not?
Yeah, most of them. I don't want, there's nothing on here.
You don't want to work on yourself?
No, I don't like, I've never
just want to get work done.
I've never been happy with the forced resolution that I've been stuck with.
I can call friends. That seems like a good one.
Well, it's gone now. So
it's gone. It's still up there?
Yeah, it's up there, but we're not going to let it land on that again.
Every time one gets taken away, we add more of Allie's pubes.
Allie's pubes. More Allie's pubes.
Good.
Most of the wheel is Allie's pubes, for the record. All right, spin for me, I guess. And this will be my forced resolution in the year 2026.
Hello. Happy New Year.
They're all of Vanessa's personalities, all at the same time.
Okay, number two. What's that?
Oh, boy. Start a new... side hustle. I don't have time to start a new side hustle.
Sure you do.
Was that a recording or is that live? Oh, that's live, Vanessa?
Vanessa got a hold of the whiskey.
She's drinking Johnny's whiskey.
Someone's got a weird nose fetish. I'm sure.
It's only nostril. Get ready for that.
It doesn't have to be OnlyFans.
How much?
You talk about starting side hustles all the time.
No,
you already have that pie wine stuff.
That's not a side hustle. That is a full-fledged industry at this point. Side hustle are like the people that...
It's called a money pit.
That Allie's talking about side hustles like the people that are always on whatnot or whatever.
Whatnot.
Selling like a box of old T-shirts in the garage.
Yeah, they do like live streams where they're selling clothing and people can live bid on them. This is something that my mother is highly addicted to. She tried to pawn off a pair of pants on me yesterday.
I walked by some place in Santa Monica over the break. It's like right by where we did that pickleball thing where you got beaten by those children. And it was just a giant storefront. Inside of it was a million little studios, and every single person was doing, selling vitamin. They were all on TikTok or what or whatever, and they were selling all the whatever. It's just like
but you don't have to do that. I have a friend who started teaching Chinese kids overseas English online.
Is this part of you? Is this part of you learning new languages, Allie, or no?
No.
Okay.
You could teach English to kids in China.
I would love to do that.
You should do that.
How do I get involved in that?
You just Google it. They'll figure it out.
Great.
My friend makes a pretty good amount of money doing it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And they're
how-
all like kids in China that just want to learn English.
Don't you need to know Chinese to even start the
I
conversation?
don't think so. I think you're just like, sup, and you just start going.
Okay, Allie.
That's a problem.
That is out of context.
Make you money.
For a million ways. All right. So I will be starting a side hustle this year. Exciting.
You'll be good at that.
You are going to be good at it. You're a
Yeah.
natural businessman, and I
agree.
think we should give you a little time to set up the business, but by a certain period
No,
of
we
time,
all-
it has to be making money.
No, next week we all have to start. Johnny started his drinking already.
No,
We all-
you have to start now, but I think we have to give you a little bit of a time frame to get it up and running before we force you to have made profit off of it.
And then you should do a business pitch to us.
You know what I see that I actually think I could do great at? I don't know if it's true or not, but there's all these pop-ups I get. This just shows you what I'm following.
Yeah, you're the pop-up guy.
And it's like guys that basically are able to use AI to turn themselves into like really hot models.
Okay.
And then and then they basically
This is what's coming up. on
Yeah,
your
where are you
feed.
going with this?
everyone knows what I'm talking about. Trust me.
Everyone?
Yeah, and then
Service industry.
and then they like will spread it. Then they'll be like flirty, but they're just a dude. But like the person thinks they're talking to like some hot model.
So you want to flirt with random men online and pretend you're a woman?
No, but you don't have to do it live. It's like record it. You record it. You're like, hey,
Okay, but-
send me some money for college, and then all of a sudden it like changes me to be like some hot girl who's like.
So you
"Send me
want to
s-"
scam strange perverts?
That's the best I got so far.
Dude.
Is there a better?
That's probably lucrative.
It's better than the other one we talked about.
You could sell them your panties.
Oh yeah. When my wife's underwear got stolen from the laundromat at that time, when my dryer broke, that person, I saw them go up online the next day.
You
and they
did?
Were yeah, they were selling like quickly.
Cool.
Maybe that's what I'll
You
do.
should sell her underwear. It can be anything.
I got it at home. There's drawers full of it.
There, yeah.
You
And
should
then
be-
she'll just keep thinking it's lost.
Oh, yeah, she throws out your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet revenge too.
Mm-hmm.
Start selling my wife's underwear.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you can turn into a hot woman.
All right.
All right.
We got
Jake?
it. Got my side hustle figured out.
Woo.
I don't know if that's gonna be the one. I got to really think about this. I don't know how much mileage I can get out of
Well,
selling her
the
underwear.
bonus is that this is the best one because you make money. You're going to make money for yourself.
I'm
You
going
supplement your
I'm
income.
going to lose money. The time I bought all the Panda
Yeah,
Express,
for you, you
every
probably
time
will.
I've tried this, it's never worked
You
out
can do
well for
panty
me.
hauls.
I'm not doing that.
Please do that.
Jake, your forced resolution will be get ready for this. Round and
Please
round it
detox
goes.
your home. Please detox your home.
Declutter. Stop buying stupid paintings under the freeway. Jake, this is good for you of all people. Number one, you know what you're going to be doing? Learning a new skill or hobby.
Oh, that's good
Now,
for
it's
you.
very general, which means we're going to have to figure out what your skill or hobby will be. But Allie just talked about yesterday how sewing has become very popular with men.
I was saying that today.
Oh, today. Feels like yesterday. So long ago.
I know.
So maybe maybe that's your hobby.
Men don't sew. We're tailors.
Well, we'll figure it out, but you will be learning and having to accomplish a new skill or hobby. But you can still keep journaling because I know you're a fan of that anyway.
What if I could start like betting? I get into betting like you.
Well,
No, that's lame.
and I don't think that's very profitable.
And I think you're a man currently, Jake, who your hobbies are costing you money.
Well, Jake decided he's going to be a coffee guy and he's going to be
It's saving me money.
a vinyl guy, and he thinks it's saving him money and saving his life.
But Magic the Gathering is a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, but I've gotten to the point now where I don't spend that much money on it.
And then collecting your weird posters costs money.
That does cost money.
All right, well, there we go. 2 new forced resolutions. Tomorrow it'll be Omar and Vanessa's turn to figure out how they'll be forced to spend some of 2026. Do takeaways from today's show after this one from Sublime.
A pumpkin?
We are Klein Alley Show. Takeaways from today's show. If you got them, get them to us now. 800-520-1067 to text them, and then we get the hell out of here. Slugger will be in. Tickets for you to go see Foo Fighters. And we shared with you some breaking Foo Fighters news earlier today. Get well soon. Pat Smear hurt himself gardening. That's the story they're going with. And will be replaced on stage for the show at the Forum on the 14th by Beck, potentially. Is it going to be one or the other, or are they both going to be taking turns? Is it
That's
Beck
what I'm not
and
sure.
the guitarist
They
from
might
St.
be
Vincent?
alternating dates.
Anyway, you'll still be going to the show, and you'll have more tickets to win with us at noon, 3 and 6 today. And then we'll have them again for you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp. If you want to join us on our trip to Breckenridge, Colorado, we'll fly together to Denver, then we'll head up the mountain, and we're going to have a great time hanging out at Alpenrock. It's going to be happening early March, but we're giving away the trips all this week and all next week because we got to take care of your airfare, lift tickets, and everything. Luxury has arrived in Breckenridge. Check out the new Hotel Alpenrock that sits slopeside, and we will get you in with us again tomorrow morning. And that includes you, a friend. Everyone's like, do I get a plus? Of course, you get you, a +1. No lamos, like Omar likes to say, on these trips, so just make sure they don't suck. And we're going to have a great time together, and we'll give away more of those trips tomorrow morning. All right, takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
925, my takeaway is smoking cigarettes and holding babies is coming back.
Hey, it's big in Europe. We got to bring that right here. Import strong.
Yeah. 818, my takeaway is if speed limits are in kilometers, it means it's unlimited.
Yep.
626, forget about the Virgin Mary. You get a six-pack airbrushed on you.
Great advice from Omar in this round of Man vs. Machine today, where man actually beat machine for a rare time.
213, there's not enough curds in California.
Facts.
213, if you want six-pack abs, you got to saute hard.
Hard saute.
And 925, my takeaway is shame on Allie for talking about heated towel racks on the anniversary of the fires.
Yeah, really. Very, very disrespectful.
Insensitive. I'm
Insensitive. All right, what's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
You never go ass to Chapstick.
That was a crazy petty claims court earlier. If you missed it, check out the podcast or check us out on YouTube. But a lot of people still arguing. And the argument has continued the entire show about the petty claims court battle today. Husband that will not share his chapstick with his wife. Al, your takeaway?
My takeaway is don't eat the cellophane on your cheese.
You do not want to eat the cellophane.
Could result in brain damage.
It keeps the cheese strong for you. And finally, DJ Omar Khan.
Yeah. My takeaway is that a haircut can make you a grown-up.
All you need is a haircut. Hey, Vanessa, how many lollipops did you get with that haircut?
Actually, 0.
Okay. That means 3, right?
Sounds disappointed.
I kept waiting.
Just walk out like, are we going to give me anything here or what?
Do it tomorrow. Try to do it like the person at the hotel that helps you with your bags. Just waits by the door.
Like,
we good? Do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, you can find us on Instagram, Klein Alley Show. Goat line's open for you now, 844-956-GOAT. All right, bye.
That they feel that that you know they feel that
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.